Hey, welcome back guys to another walkthrough. This one is for ONIMUSHA 2. This will be hard mode, and you're either watching this as my full video on the full platinum, or you're watching this playthrough by itself. I've got a text guide for this linked in the description, so if you can't keep up with times, or if you want just a bit more information on something, yes, text guide is there for you to refer to. Okay, so hard mode we're doing first. Yes, it will be the first playthrough of 4. If you're following the full guide, so you want to come in special features, put difficulty onto hard mode. Yeah, special features, difficulty onto hard. And we're going to begin a new game. So the way this is going to work, we have to be very, very careful. A lot of things are highly missable in this game. So if you want to go through platinum with no problems at all, you need to follow me as closely as you can. Yeah, 4 playthroughs minimum, pretty much. Well, it's about 3.6. Yeah, about 3.6, but we'll just round it up to 4. Okay, so when you begin, yes, make her through here. Yeah, all these cutscenes, you can skip them on the remaster. So I'll be skipping through them. Of course, watch them if you want to. And when it comes to getting an S rank, there are certain things you have to adhere to in order to get an S rank. But if you don't get it here, you should be able to get it on another playthrough. Yes, so grab that map from that chest. You need to get all maps for a trophy. Yes, I'll put in the pinned comment what you need in order to get an S rank. And there'll be a point later when we'll make a save. If you complete the game and you don't get an S rank, you can load that save back, change a few things, and then hopefully get it, or try to get it on another playthrough. So grab that herb from that chest. Yeah, jump across these stones, guys, and go through this fire door. Yeah, the S rank, there's not much room for error. Well, there is, but you need to know exactly what you need to do to get an S rank. That's what I mentioned in the pinned comments. It's hard to explain, so there's quite a lot to it. But yeah, once we get to a point where we make a specific save, I'll mention it to you then. If you don't get an S rank at the end of the game, you can either reload this save, switch a few things around, so it's a good spot to work towards some other requirements in order to increase your rank, or you can try and do it in another playthrough. But for now, yes, go through that cutscene, guys, grab that herb from that chest, and come through this door. When it comes to healing items, I am going to be using a few as we go through the game. We are going to be getting a lot. You will get a necklace later, which you can actually use to recover your health. You just have to stand still and your health will recover. And what I'm going to do here is kill all the enemies in this corridor on the way back through. So I've got a trophy there, gone in a flash, and I'll get another one in a second for absorbing souls. Yeah, there it is, light souls. Now with ONIMUSHA, it's got a mechanic where if you parry an enemy, you instant kill them. But it's quite tricky to do. Some enemies it's easy to do on than what it is compared to others. Now these enemy types, these are quite easy, and we're actually going to be grinding these later. So just do your best. Like I say, you don't have to parry right now. You should get the hang of it a little bit later. But hard mode is the hardest thing to do in this platinum. Some guys will say it's the S rank, but no, it's hard mode, I believe. So this is the only one which you can't choose. Yes, hard mode is the only part of the platinum you can't choose. So grab that frog which is bouncing around. Yeah, just run into that frog, guys, and press the confirm button or action, and you'll pick it up. And once you've done so, interact with this shrine. Grab the frog first, because once you interact with this shrine, it will trigger a cutscene and you'll walk to another area. Right, that's a few more cutscenes to get through. Yep, so now we're in the village. We're going to talk to this guy on the left. He's going to give us sugar candy. Yeah, once got sugar candy, come south and up these steps. Right in here, in the marketplace, grab the globe from the chest. And I'm going to come into the stables at the back. Talk to that MC on the right, he'll give you the ancient documents. Yes, and then at the back here will be a chest containing the Tengu mask. There's a lot of different ways to do this. I've spent a lot of time working on this platinum in order to optimize it to 3.6 playthroughs plus mini games. So this works for me. But like I say, if you want to have platinum with no trouble, you need to follow me almost straight from the start all the way to the end, guys. Right, back down there in the high street, I'm going to go north, and on the right will be a chest at the far end. Grab that town map and then come into the steelworks. In here, first you want to go right and smash all the breakable objects in your way. You'll find out why in a second. Yeah, break all these wooden barrels. That's it. Loot this chest over here. you'll find a cloth inside. Yeah, the game has like a gifting mechanic and friendship bond where you can increase the bond with certain NPCs which are allied to you, but you have to give them specific gifts at specific moments and also help him in specific small encounters, but I'll let you know about all them along the way. So once you break everything, go back to the entrance, guys, pull that lever, and then you need to run back and get on this platform all the way at the far end before it goes back up. Up here you'll find the bow. That's it. Now I never really used that and we don't really have to get it. We came in to get a cloth and I just want to show you where it was. Yes, because the trophy for collecting all of the ranged weapons, you can actually trigger that by just beginning hard mode, ultimate mode, because ultimate, you begin the game with every single firearm, ranged weapon, and that'll pop the trophy. Okay, so company steps next, onto the mountain path. You grab them unique mushrooms by that second tree on the left. Yes, unique mushrooms by the second tree on the left. Carrying up the hill, grab the telescope from the chest. Carrying up a bit further, now in this camera angle here, you see that tree on the bottom left of the screen. Once you in this camera angle for about 10 or 20 seconds, a beetle will start crawling up the tree. And once that happens, we want to grab it. Now if you leave this area, if you trigger the beetle will start crawling up the tree and you leave the area without collecting it, it'll be gone for good, highly missable. It's not really a massive useful gift, but it all helps. So we're going to grab that beetle. And I'm just trying to kill these enemies at the same time. So yes, to critical, remember, the way I normally do it is I run past the enemies to avoid their attack. Yeah, just run past them, then as they attack, I press attack at the same time. Yeah, so just keep running around. There you go, I've got that beetle. So you probably just saw it, it's crawling up the tree on the bottom left. Yeah, so run around him, as they attack back, and should do a critical. Now when you do a critical, if you hit the button again straight after, you'll like chain the critical attack. But you have to time it right. I normally press the attack button again once I land my first attack. So I press the button to critical, as I land, I press it again, and you'll chain into another one. But timing, like I say, you press it just as you do that first attack. You want to go up to that next area, talk to the NPC, he'll tell you that you need a permit. You have to talk with him, otherwise he'll not trigger these next events. So talk with him, find out you don't have a permit, then come back in here, and now we're going to do some farming, guys. So now we're going to farm this area, this room, until we have 27 under the health on the top left of the screen. Yeah, see our health on the top left and the purple bar, it says free for me at the moment. We're going to keep farming enemies until it says 27. And at the same time, we're going to grab any gold that they drop. Now when it comes to killing enemies and absorbing their souls with circle, if you're playing on a PS, yes, the more souls you absorb at once, you get like a bonus souls. So that's why you're going to see me trying to kill 5 at the same time. If you can kill 5 at the same time, of course they're going to drop 5 times as many souls. So when you absorb them, yeah, so drop like 300, but you also get like a massive bonus, which might be like another 300. You'll see in a second. So when I absorb them, you get a yellow number, then a red number. The red number is the bonus, and that's not dependent on the size of the souls, because sometimes you get like big orbs. Yeah, that's dependent on how many different orbs you absorb. So there might be 10 small ones, that'll give you more than 5 big ones, just because it's more souls at once. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you can, try to round the enemies up. You can normally get 5 to spawn at once. Yeah, kill 5 at a time if you can. Quickly absorb them, because the orbs will eventually disappear. Yeah, souls, orbs, I mean the same thing. Yeah, they will eventually disappear, so try not to be too long. That's it. You can normally get 2 lots of 5 enemies, and then you leave the room and come back in to respawn them. So I am going to make an edit in a second. This took me about 30 minutes to get up to 27, and at the same time I got about 6,500 gold. Yeah, make sure you grab the gold that they drop once you kill them. I come to this camera angle near that telescope chest because it just gives you a nice view of the enemies and gives you a bit more space to avoid them. Yes, I like this camera angle for doing this. Yeah, so just keep doing that, guys, until, like I say, top left 27. Now you might find this hard to do, and you might be thinking, why am I asking you to do this? But this is easier than trying to fight this boss coming up without doing this, trust me. We want to get up to 27 now so we can fully max our weapon. You see our weapon we're holding on to? If you get 27, you can fully max it this early in the game. and it makes this first boss way easy. But without it, trust me, that boss is going to be quite difficult. So this is the lesser of two evils, but this also helps because it gives you gold and it gives you farming area for later if you want to. But if you take longer than me, don't worry too much. Like I say, I'll put in description in a pinned comment or in a pinned comment exactly what you need. It's also in the text guide. Yes, the exact requirements for S rank. Like I say, if you do not get it on this playthrough, you can reload the save. I'm going to mention to you about 3/4 of the way through the game, or you can just do an S rank at the end of everything else if you did mess it up. Yeah, do not worry about it too much. The main thing we're doing now is hard mode, because when you complete hard mode, it unlocks ultimate mode, and ultimate is almost like god mode because it allows you to start a game with a powered up weapon, gives you infinite magic, gives you 20,000 gold, gives you like 30 healing items, 10 revive items. Yes, so once you get hard mode out of the way, the rest is make it easy, and you can do S rank and everything else on ultimate mode. But ultimate mode, you have to complete hard mode to unlock it, so hard mode is the only thing you cannot cheese, and that's why I'm doing it first. But of course, I'm going to have a lot of cheese for a lot of the boss fights, guys, which is going to make this very easy. But yeah, just keep trying this out. I mean, you can go make a manual save if you want. There's a manual save in the bar back in the town. But you find the way the autosave system works on this is after about, each time you go into a new room, the game might trigger an autosave. And it's on like a 90-second cooldown. So if you just keep switching rooms really quick, it won't autosave. But after about 90 seconds has passed, an autosave will trigger once you change rooms. Not every room can trigger an autosave. It depends, because some rooms there's like an event which can trigger. So in them rooms, the game doesn't normally let you make an autosave. But yes, the autosaves, it triggers every 90 seconds when you enter a new room, which can trigger an autosave. And it's about 90% of the rooms. So most rooms, yes, you can. So if you do die or anything, guys, you can just reload that autosave, so you don't lose too much progress. And the way I'm healing, by the way, is when you critical in an enemy, they drop more yellow orbs. So they can drop a lot of different orbs / souls. You've got red, yellow. Red is your currency, kind of. Yellow is to heal with. Of course, gold they drop is gold. Purple orbs is for your ONIMUSHA mode. Yes, and blue orbs is for your magic. Now, your ONIMUSHA mode, save it for later. So yeah, do not use ONIMUSHA. We want to save that for later. So yes, just keep doing this, guys. Like I say, you're going to see a brief edit. Just do your best. Like I say, it took me about half hour. It might take you a bit longer. It might take you about 1 hour. It depends. But this is going to be a lot easier than trying to fight the first boss legit without a fully upgraded weapon. That fully upgraded weapon this early in game is a massive thing. Of course, the gold is a big thing as well. Okay, so I've just made an edit. So I've cut out, this took me about 30 minutes, by the way. You see right now on the top left, I'm on 26. So a little bit more, and I'm on 27, and I'm good to go. It'll be 27,000, by the way. So when it says 26, 27, or 5 or 6, that means it refers to 1,000. So right now I have 26,000 souls, red souls that is. Yeah, so once I kill these 5, that should be what I need. Yeah, these enemies are quite easy to do critical, by the way. Critical / parry attack, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, the game actually calls it Ishin. I think it's called Ishin. Yep, and there we go. Yep, and I hardly never do that again. So yep, that's the only part in the game, guys, we're going to have to really parry. Anything else we do in the game, I am trying to avoid parrying. It's quite tricky. I mean, that's one of the easy enemies. It gets a lot harder later. You have to basically learn every enemy's move. But yes, come into the main street. We want to come into the item shop. Yep, down here. Now you want to buy everything. Yeah, this is what that gold's going to come in useful. Well, you want to buy everything except for the grilled fish. Do not buy the grilled fish yet. Yeah, do not buy the grilled fish yet. I think it goes bad over time, so don't want to take out too early. Buy everything else, but leave the grilled fish in there. Now, if you buy everything from him, you can get yellow necklace, but most his stock will be back later, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to buy everything. There's 3 times his stock updates. You don't have to buy everything each 3 times, so don't worry about that. Just on the 3rd time, if you buy everything on the 3rd time, that'll count. Okay, so in here, you'll trigger a cutscene. If the cutscene don't trigger, it's because you need to talk to that guy about the permits on top of the mountain path. Yes, talk to that guy on the left of the counter, buy the mountain permit from him, And also grab that Kisuru pipe, guys, from that chest. Yes, grab that Kisuru gift from that chest and then come over to your save point. At the save point, we're going to max our weapon. Yeah, by the way, never upgrade your armor because you're not really going to have enough unless you do crazy farming. But yeah, leave your armor. So fully upgrade your weapon. It takes 9,000 to upgrade it to level 2 and 18,000 to upgrade it to level 3. And level 3 is max. There you go, just got enough. Yeah, 27,000 to upgrade it to max. Now this is going to make the first bite way easy. Okay, so now to give some items, we're going to begin with EK first. Yeah, we're going to give them the vodka. And by the way, any items you get from a specific character, make a note of it somewhere, guys. It's going to be really helpful later. We're going to get a few trophies now. So first, give him the vodka. Now if you get power jewel, a magic jewel, or a magic box from EK, write it down just so you let you know you've already got it from him. Yes, very important, because if you forget, you can mess things up. Not mess things up, but it's just nice to know. So I've just got a magic jewel. I've made a note of that on a piece of paper. Do the same yourself, guys. Whatever you get from him, write it down. So I gave him vodka, then unique mushrooms, and now the wonderflower. Do it in the same order. Vodka, unique mushrooms, wonderflower, and now we're going to give him the Tengu mask. It's very important we give him the unique mushrooms and the wonderflower. Yeah, unique mushroom before the wonderflower, and vodka wants to be first. So after giving him the Tengu mask, we're going to save the game, because this next gift, we want a very specific item, and if you don't get it, we're going to reload and give it to him again until we do. So we're going to give him the frog next. Yes, give EK the frog, and do so until you get a fossilized bone. Now if you don't get that bone, quit game and reload the save and try again until you do. Now once you've got a fossilized bone, come over to Magorichi next. Give him the ancient documents. Yes, give him the ancient documents. Next, give him the Kisuru. Yeah, that pipe. Give him that next. So I've just got magic jewel. I'm going to write that down. Like I say, it's safe. The safest way is just to write down everything you get from each ally. Yeah, next up, give him the blue parrot. Yes, write down if you get that Rouge. We want that item. So write down if you already got it. Yep, so after the blue parrot, next will be the conch shell. Yep, and then it's going to be Plank Encyclopedia. But we want to make a save first. Yep, so save your game. Yep, I didn't give that item to him, I backed out. So save your game. Same with EK. Same with him. We want to give Magorichi the Plant Encyclopedia until we get a fossilized bone. If you don't get it, quit game, reload, and try again. I'm going to show you. So I didn't get the fossilized bone. So now I'm going to press the touchpad. I'm going to quit game. And I'm going to reload and try it again. This is what you need to do. So remember, the key things you need from specific characters, you need the magic jewel and power jewel from everybody. So all 4 will give you a magic jewel or power jewel, and write down when you get them. 3 of them give it a fossilized bone. Write down when you've got them. And specific ones, there'll be an item we want. So EK, you want the magic box. Magorichi, you want the Rouge, which I've already got, and I've just got a fossilized bone, so I gave him the Plant Encyclopedia again. I've got a bone, and now we're good to go. So now head up to the gold mine. I know there's quite a lot to dissect here. There's a lot to explain. This is why the text guide is quite useful. If you can't quite keep up with what I'm doing, yes, because I'm only got limited time. You know, I'm trying to keep up the video as well. Okay. Yes, that's what the text guide is there, guys. It's there, all explained, and it's in more details as well. So up here, show them the permit. Loot that chest for the history book volume 4, and then try to go in this gold mine. There'll be a little cutscene. Head inside, and then come back out, and there'll be a dog. Yes, now with this dog, you need to stand in front of him and keep raising your hand to absorb orbs. It'll be circle on the PS, but you actually need to stand in front of him. If he's not raising his head, then it's not working, and you need to raise his head 5 times. Yeah, you have to be directly in front of him. So what, you see him raising his head? You need to do that 5 times. After 5 times, he'll slowly walk towards that chest in the bottom left corner, and he'll start panting. You know you've triggered it. Like I say, you need to make him raise his head 5 times by just standing in front of him directly and pressing circle. That's it. Now when he stops, examine the floor near him on his left, and you'll find the gold coin. There it is, and you'll get a trophy for that. Funny looking coin. Yeah, dig dog. Right, once you've done so, come into the mine. You want to smash all these breakable little buckets because they can hide gold behind them, and it's just good to have them broken. They do stay broken for the rest of the game. Right, so in here, loot that chest for a document, demon wall scroll. Yes, and then grab any gold you see on the floor, guys. And then this puzzle, yeah, so the way I look at these is the top is 12. I look at these like a clock face, by the way. I look at them like a clock face, so going clockwise. Yeah, you get Burrito's secret in that. And to do that, you press down, up, and attack really quick. Down, up, and attack. And if you press attack again at the end, you do an extra secret attack. And that will stun lock most enemies. That's why it's really useful, and that's why I wanted to max upgrade this weapon. Yeah, Burrito's secret. You have to grab the file in order to be able to do it. Yeah, loot that chest, guys, for gold mine map. Like I say, press down, up, square. Then at the end of it, press square again, and you'll do another extra attack, and you can use that to stun up this first boss. But yeah, sorry, back to the puzzle chest. So I'm a text guide. I've labelled how to do them, and I look at like a clock face. So the top is 12, and as you go around clockwise, that's how I refer to all the arrows. Now, if the first arrow doesn't show up until like on the right, then I'll call that one number 1. Basically, the first arrow starting from the top will be number 1, and then as you go clockwise, it'll be arrow 2, arrow 3, arrow 4, arrow 5, etc. And on my text guide, the way I've looked at these is press arrow 1, press arrow 4, press arrow 3, and then arrow 6, and that'll complete it. That's the way I've looked at it, but I've tried to explain it in the text guide. But yeah, that's kind of how it works. Okay, so in here, yes, there'll be an enemy gauntlet, which you have to kill the enemies. So yeah, try to critical them if you can, but if you can't, don't worry too much. Yes, if you need to heal, you can use your herbs, but just try not to go crazy with them. You will see me healing up a bit later. And remember, if you critical an enemy, they will release yellow herbs for you to heal. Yes, and once you kill them first enemies, you trigger a cutscene and Magoichi will spawn. If Magoichi doesn't help you, then you've messed up somewhere. You need him to help you. This playthrough is basically Magoichi's playthrough for us. We're going to get most of his scenes. We're actually going to be 100% with him on his story completion at the end of this playthrough. Yeah, which is nice. This is the very first playthrough I'm doing, and we're going to get 100% with Magoichi.
It seems that we've cleaned up here.
Okay, so after that, there'll be another cutscene after killing the enemies. Grab any gold they drop, guys, and then come for this far exit. Right in here, yes, loot that chest for the 5 Oni orbs. That's another document. You have to collect all documents for a trophy, and then interact with the shrine to get a new weapon. This is the spear. So you got a sword, this is a spear. Later you'll get a hammer, and you'll also get like a glaive type enemy. A glaive type weapon. Yes, which is quite fast, and it's quite nice for some of the there'll be like challenge floors later, like towers, where you have to go up different floors, and as you go up there'll be different enemies you have to fight before you can get access to the next floor. And the glaive type weapon comes in very useful because it's very fast. Now as you come in here, there'll be another cutscene. Yes, now this magic seal, you have to use a spear in order to break it. Come through here next, guys, loot that chest for a medicine. Right, grab any gold, of course, always grab this gold you go past. Right, unlock this door, but do not go through it, just unlock it. Right, and then we're going to save our game. The first boss is coming up. So this boss is very easy if you still knock him. So practice, yeah, if you still knock him with this attack, the secret technique. Remember, it's down, up, square. I use the D-pad to do this, so it's easier. Yeah, down, up, down, up, attack on the D-pad. Remember, press attack at the end. I normally press attack again as his final attack hits. So as his final attack hits, I press square, then you'll do a fourth one. So it's down, up, and then attack again. And look at this, it still knocks him. Don't absorb the souls he drops, because if you do, he's probably going to jump away and it's going to mess us up. Just keep doing that, guys. That's it. This is the easiest way, trust me. Without this boss is quite hard on hard mode. Especially if you're new to the game. This is my first ONIMUSHA game. Yes, and this is the best way I found to cheat him. I tried doing this with upgrade level 2. It doesn't quite work as well. In order to stun lock him like this, you have to be max upgraded on a sword weapon. Yes, and there we go. Brains over bone, guys. A nice, easy way to beat him. Providing you can get up to max rank quite easy with that sword. So we'll grab all the souls he drops and all the gold. And come in here next. Smash the buckets, grab the gold. Now, do not talk to this NPC at the end. Do not talk to him yet. Just run past him, guys. Come in this far room. In here. Yes, grab the gold. We've got another one of the puzzles coming up. Yes, loot that chest. Yes, loot the chest. Grab the gold. And our first puzzle, press number 3, 1, 4, and 2. Remember, going clockwise. And the first arrow going clockwise will be number 1. And of course, I go up in value after that. So press number 3, 1, 4, 2. That's it. That'll complete that puzzle. And you'll get the secret technique for a spear. Once you've done that, come in here and talk to the NPC. Trigger a cutscene and you'll automatically walk back to town. Right now, you want to go forward to trigger your meeting with Kotaro. Yes, and you also get that red ring. Yeah, so you get a meeting with Kotaro. That's it. And once after that, you spawn down here. Come and talk to this NPC. You'll get the map tonight. You have to pay him a small amount. Pay him and get that map. That'll trigger a side quest. Then come and talk to EK next. He will mention the pickpocket quest. Yeah, just talk to him. Trigger the pickpocket quest. Then come into the bar. Now the side door is open. Talk to this man at the back and he'll give you the chalk. Yeah, free piece of chalk, guys. Next up, come to the guy in the shop. He's got some new things for sale. The grilled fish is still there. So now you're going to buy everything. So now buy everything from him, even the grilled fish. That's it. Right, once you've done so, we're going to go into the main street. Now there'll be a woman in a, I think it's a blue dress. She'll be walking up and down the street. There she is. She might be at the north end or at the south end. That's it. Talk to her, guys, and she'll give this secret medicine. If she's not in the street yet, it's because you need to wait a few seconds for her to come down these steps. But yes, get secret medicine from that woman walking along the main street. And we'll come into stables at the back. Talk to the woman in yellow dress on the left to get History Book Volume 2. After that, talk to this guy sitting down on this bench. You'll get a magic jewel. There you go. And come to this woman hiding at the back. This is a pickpocket. Talk to her, guys, and she'll run off. Yep, running away from her problems. Right, once you've done that, we're going to go back to the bar and going to do some gifting. Remember to write down whenever you get a magic jewel or a power jewel or a fossilized bone from one of the NPCs, because later we're going to have to reload to get them. But if you already got them, of course, that's done and you don't have to. Right, so talk to EK. We're going to gift him the gold coin first. So gold coin to EK. Yep, gold coin. Next up, we're going to give him the sugar candy. Yeah, sugar candy. I just got a power jewel, so I'm going to write that down from EK. Yeah, next we're going to give him the chalk. The chalk will always get the same item from him, the tail of the EK. So give him the chalk. Yes, there we go. And then give him the feudo leg guard. Yes, feudo leg guard. Give them to him. Right, that's EK done for the time being. Right, next up, go and talk to Magorichi. We're going to give them the Western Greaves. And when it comes to them weapon books, by the way, it's kind of a bit random what you get. Yeah, give him the Western Greaves. And after giving them the Western Greaves, next give him the tail of the Hike. That's it. Give that to him. He'll give you the emblem in return. Right, once you've done so, yes, we're going to head upstairs and give to Kotaro next. Right, so Kotaro, we want to give him the globe. Remember, always give him the ones in the same order. So globe first. Yes, next up, give him the compass. Yep, get a trophy for that. Serious synergy, because we made a combo. Yes, next, give him a telescope. Yep, telescope now. Right, now we want to go and make a save, because the next item, we want to get the bone, the fossilized bone. Yeah, so we're going to go and make a save, so if we don't get it, we can just reload, come and try again. Sometimes you'll find it'll take you ages to get the item you want. I mean, most of the time you get it after like a few reloads. But there's one or two things during this. It took me probably about 10 minutes reloading before I got it. So you will get it eventually, guys. Just keep reloading. I know it's just how the RNG works in this game. But you really need these. The fossilized bone probably leads to the most overpowered necklace in the game. But not until near the end. So give him a cloth. And hopefully you'll get that bone. If you don't get that bone, reload that save we just made, guys. And try again until you get it. Once you've got the bone, next up, we're going to give him the red parrot. Yep. Or the emblem. Yeah, give him the red parrot next. And then give him the emblem. You'll get a cantaloupe. Next, you want to give him the book of short stories. Yes, a book of short stories. And then after that, we're going to go and make another save. Remember, I hope you've been writing down if he drops a red jewel, a magic jewel, or the art of war. Yes, we want the art of war from Kotaro. Yeah, so write down if you ever get that. Right, so just made a save. So now we're going to give him the grilled fish, and we want pickled vegetables. If you don't get pickled vegetables, reload and try again. Yep, I got it. There we go. So if you don't get that, guys, reload that save and then try again. Right, so next we're going to give him the salt. Yes, the salt now. Now when it's hanging upside down like that, that means his bond level is almost quite, well, it means it's quite high. And I just got a magic jewel from him, so I'm going to write that down. Yes, give him the salt, then give him the Kamio Hachimaki, whatever you call it. Yes, and then give him the lemon after that. Like I say, it's all in my text guide. Right, that's it. We're done for now with the gifting. Talk to this guy next to him. He'll give you a pickaxe, by the way. Yes, grab that pickaxe from that guy next to him and then get a folding fan from his chest. Right, come in the back here next. Talk to a woman at the back. Yeah, that's a pickpocket again. Talk to her, guys, and she'll run away again. Right, we're going to follow her to the next location. Yes, we're going to go to the item shop now. So come into the side door. Yes, talk to the man at the back who gave us a chalk. And you want to give him a cantaloupe. He'll be mega happy. And he's going to tell you that later he wants to repay the favour. Yep, so talk to him and he should say he will repay the favour later. Right, come outside and head north into the steelworks. Yep, talk to the pickpocket again. We've almost finished the quest. Now she's going to run back to her original location back in the stables. So go all the way through the main street, up the steps to the south. Yep, now she's going to give you the broken bell. And we're going to give that to EK. Yeah, you can charge your weapons, by the way, by holding down R2. But I don't really use it that much. The secret technique is what is overpowered, not the charge. Yeah, talk to the pickpocket guys back there and you'll get the broken bell gift from her. So go back into bar, talk to EK and gift him the broken bell. Yeah, give him the broken bell, then we're good and we're ready to go back into the next dungeon. Yeah, broken bell, that's the one. Right, so you get another random book for a weapon. Yeah, them volume 3 or volume 2 for weapons, they just allow you to charge up your weapon a bit more. So volume 2 is the second charge attack. You just keep holding it down and you'll see it like pulse twice. And volume 3 is the max charge. You hold the button down, R2, and it'll pulse 3 times and you press attack and you do like a charge attack. But like I say, the secret technique is better than the charge attack. Secret technique or the magic attack where you press triangle, they're really good because you're kind of immune most of the time during them and it'll stun lock enemies. Alright, so back in the gold mine, talk to this guy in the entrance. He'll give you a dice. Yeah, talk with him. And we're also going to be looking for any more gold. So come this room on the left, see if there's any gold in it. Yes, there is. Gold respawns, by the way, when you exit the mine and re-enter. It respawns all the gold. Right, I'm just going to make a save. You can save the game as many times as you want, by the way. Yes, saving doesn't affect anything. So just feel free to save it as many times as you want. Right, so in here, yes, Magoichi's there. So just make a note of him, guys. We'll be coming back to him a bit later. Yes, carrying through here. Now in this room, yes, Kotaro, you can see him being held up. Attack the enemy to free him, guys, and now kill all these enemies. Now when you enter a room and you'll find an ally in that room with you, you need to kill all the enemies, because if you leave that room when the enemies are still alive, when the allies with you, it will decrease their bond. But if you defeat the enemies with them and you kind of talk to them afterwards, it will increase their bond as well. So yes, whenever there's an enemy, sorry, an ally in a room with you, make sure you kill all the enemies. You know if you kill them all because you'll be able to talk to your ally. If you can't talk to them, then there's still one or two more that haven't spawned in yet. And if you do go out of a room by mistake, then just reload the save, guys. So yeah, sometimes a cutscene will trigger and they'll run off. I mean, like this time here, you know once you've done it because you'll run off in a cutscene. Right, and once done, come through this fire door. Now at the T-junction here, go right. Yeah, so making our way to the end where we found the spear weapon, because EK is going to be sitting down there. And you also know that map we found, the map to Niter, which we bought from one of the NPCs back in the bar. So interact the wall on the left here, keep pressing X on the wall, and you should find one of them eventually, a Niter, some rocks. So keep pressing X, guys, on the wall on the left until you find a rock. Now talk to EK, you want to gift him the folding fan. So yeah, press the options button when you're standing near him and gift him the folding fan. Next up, you want to gift him the pickaxe. So gift him the pickaxe and the folding fan. The reason we give them to him here is because here they increase his bond more than if you gave them to him in town. Yeah, there is a reason to it. Right, come back to T-junction next, and then take the path straight opposite. Basically making our way back to where we finished this cave earlier in the guide. Yeah, didn't mean to enter then exit there. Sometimes the camera angle is a bit awkward and you'll leave a room where you didn't mean to. Yeah, some spinning enemies, they almost always spin into you when you enter that room, so you want to block, wait for them to stop and then run past them. Now interact with the wall here to find more Niters. Yeah, interact with the wall just to the left of the save point, guys, at that step, to get more Niters, more rocks. That should be the second stash of Niters. Save your game and then come to the boss room. Now when you come to this boss room from earlier, Magoichi will be in trouble, so we're actually going to help him. Yeah, so these spinning enemies, if you stand still and kind of press attack when they're just about to hit you, you can normally critical them without too much trouble. But if you are a bit worried, just block and attack them once they stop. They don't have much HP, so even if you don't manage to kill them instantly, guys, they don't take many. Now the big guy, you can stun lock him with your secret technique. You know what we've done the boss with? Down, up, attack, and then attack at the end. Yeah, so it does stun lock him. Or you can use your magic attack with triangle. Works really well. So try not to go outside the room. Yes, be very, very careful. There will be quite a lot of enemies that spawn. If Magoichi is closer to them than what you are, they'll go for him instead of you. So keep that in mind. Like I say, just try not to go out of the room by mistake. Yeah, always grab any gold they drop. Yeah, this gold, you only really need it for this village area. This village area is probably about a third into the game, maybe a little bit less. And you don't use gold for anything else. It's just here. Right, so at the end there'll be like a claw enemy guarding the fire door. If your ally gets too close and he gets grabbed and you don't free him, his bond will decrease. So if your allies ever get trapped by one of them claw enemies, quickly attack him to free him, like so, guys. That's it. And this one, yes, just keep attacking it until you kill it. That's it. Absorb its souls and make sure you can talk to Magoichi afterwards. Like I said, if you can talk with them, that means you've killed all the enemies. That's it. So once you've done so, I'm going to come back into this fire room. Yep, over here. Just going to check if there's any new gold. This fire room always has a massive stash of gold. Yes, and examine that rock on the left, guys, to find another Niter. That'd be Niter number 3. So just keep pressing X to the rocks on the left there, guys, to get another Niter. Grab all the gold. And now we're going to go all the way back to Magoichi near the start of this mine. Yeah, we actually need to go down that little trapdoor there. But first, we just want to go and talk to Magoichi. Yeah, so we don't need to kill them again, so you can just guard. Yeah, it's quite hard to run past them when they're spinning, so you want to guard, wait for them to stop, or critical them guys when they're about to hit you. It's up to you. So yes, back past Kotaro. Yeah, so back in this passage with the spinning enemies. You're actually going to go outside the mine as well to respawn all the gold. Yeah, so we can get another round of gold as well. We're going to come in here later to farm gold actually. You don't have to farm gold though, you can do it by enemies outside, like we did earlier. But I just chose to do it here. I think here it's a little bit quicker, because like one run can get you like 2,000 gold or so. So Magoichi, here she is. So we're going to gift him. Yep, the Niter ×3. So gift him all of those. You can only gift him one at a time. Each time you get burst bullets, which I'm never going to use. So if you ever want to use them, you can use them. But you don't have a firearm yet anyway. You only have your bow at the moment. Yeah, so give him all 3 Niters. That's it. One more. That's it. And then after that, we're going to gift him the dice. Right, so gift him the 3 Niters, we gave him the dice. We're going to go outside and then come back in to respawn all the gold, just because so we make our way to that final room. We just grab a bit more gold along the way. I mean, the entrance was close by, we didn't even have to run past any enemies, so it's a nice easy stash of gold we'll get doing this a bit again. Yeah, so make our way back to that room just past the boss where the NPC was who we spoke to earlier, the survivor, and it warped us back to the town. Yes, remember, grab any gold you pass along the way. Yeah, spinning enemies again. I'm going to block. You can't block every single attack, but you can block many. You can block most. Right, so at T-junction, go left. No, I went right there just to see if there's a bit of gold. But yeah, you actually want to go left. Yeah, I went right briefly. So again, remember this corridor spawns spinning enemies. You can either critical them or block and then run past. It's up to you. Grab any gold you pass along the way. That's it, near the corner room, near the safe where Kotaro is. So grab any gold. Save your game if you want to. Make our way through the boss room again. Spinning enemies, so I'm just going to block. Yeah, so I'll just critical them. Yeah, so grab any gold. Remember to go into that end room, because that end room has a massive stash of gold. Yeah, look at this. Massive stash. Yeah, so that cover in the corner, in this room here, you need to use your red ring on it. Yeah, use your red ring. That's it, we got that back in town earlier after beating the boss and talking to that survivor. Yeah, use your red ring to unlock it, and then go down the light. Once you get down here, you'll trigger a trophy, blowing the lid off. That's story related. Now when you come over here, you're going to spawn 2 enemies. You can kill this really easily by using your secret technique, or just use magic attack if you want. There's a kind of like magic bath coming up, magic fountain, which you can get magic from. So don't worry about the use of a bit of magic right now to kill these enemies. So yes, as you can see, secret technique stuns them. Secret technique stuns pretty much everything, by the way, once you can get going. Yeah, so come here once they're both dead. Around the back of this spiral stairs is going to be a chest we can actually open, and inside here is a crystal ball. Yeah, them silver chests, don't worry about them. You actually unlock them later and you'll be controlling another person. Yeah, the red ones are for Magoichi and the silver ones are for your friends. Yeah, so all the way to the top. That's it, kill this punk. He's blocking your way, so you have to kill him. Yes, and out here into the courtyard, or the entrance to the castle. Yeah, a little cutscene will trigger. So up here, you should get a cutscene involving Magoichi and Ike. There she is. You want to make sure Magoichi jumps down. Right, come this door next. Enter that chest. Open that chest, sorry, for a map. Open this chest on the far right for some incense. And then take this door on the far left. So inside here is a magic pot. There you go. Absorb the magic. Then come to this puzzle. Now for this puzzle, the top left wants to be number 6. The top right wants to be number 8. The bottom left wants to be number 2. And the bottom right wants to be number 4. So from top left 6, top right 8, bottom left 2, bottom right 4. Yes, grab the bronze mask right from there. Come back in here, guys, and then enter the double door on your left. Now Ike's in here, as you can see. He's a bit of a damsel in distress, so we're going to help him. Yes, try to defeat or attack that core enemy so it frees him, otherwise it might knock down this bond if you don't free him quick enough. Yeah, delete or defeat the rest of the enemies. Yeah, grab a herb from that chest, talk to Ike just to make sure. Nope, so there's still more enemies to spawn. Like I say, talking to him is a good way to know if there's no more enemies to spawn or not. Like I say, if you leave the room too early, you'll probably knock down this bond for not helping him. Right, so yes, I can talk with him, so the enemies are dead. Right, coming in next. Yeah, so this magic box, the solution for this one, remember clockwise, so it's 4, 2, and 8. 4, 2, and 8 is the solution. That's it. Once you've got that power jewel, come in this door here. This will take you to like an L-shaped corridor. You can use the bronze mask right on that door as we pass by. And we can use it now or later, don't make a difference. I think I just did it now, just so I can do it as I'm passing by. Yeah, save me maybe a second or two later. So come to this magic mirror, save your game. Yep, and then come this fire door. Yes, make way to the end here and go up the steps. You can loot that chest for a history book, volume 1. Yep, loot the chest. Now up here, Ike is going to spawn in. Guys, we have to help her.
Okay?
So yes, kill all the enemies. I mean, you have to here anyway. Because as you see, a red barrier has appeared blocking the entrance and the exit. So you have to kill them all here, no matter what. Providing Ike is helping you. That's it, beat them all. Hopefully you'll get some yellow orbs along the way. Help you heal a little bit.
Ready?
There's normally a cutscene here as well once you've killed everybody, so you know there's none left, because a cutscene will trigger. Right, I think that's it. Yeah, so there's a cutscene. So after that, go through this double door. Go left around the broken floor and come this door here. So grab that purified charm from the cabinet, then loot his chest for a herb. That's it, then go back outside. Yes, make sure you grab the purified charm and the herb from the chest. Right, back on the double door. In this room, go back down the steps. Yes, down the steps. Come this door here. Yeah, this door beneath the stairs or underneath. Yes, talk to this NPC or his ghost. And then after talking to him, you want to use the purified charm. Yeah, use the purified charm on that ghost. That's it. Once you've done so, yeah, so it triggers a little cutscene. Yes, after that you want to grab the bronze mask left on the floor beside him. Yeah, so grab that bronze mask, and then you also want to grab this document from the back. Yeah, this is the Demon's History. Grab that one. Right, head back out to where the save point is. It's in this door opposite us. There she is. Yep, open this door. Yep, save game if you want to. As I pass by, I'm going to use my bronze mask left on it. Do not go into it yet though. Just use the mask and then run away. Yeah, come to far end where we came down earlier. Yep, come in this doorway here. Yeah, you want to go back into like the main hall and you'll find Magoichi there in trouble. So help Magoichi kill all the enemies. You probably saw him when we went past that collapsed room earlier at the top there. You might have saw him below shooting the enemies. But yes, help him delete them. Yeah, hopefully you got plenty of time. Yeah, it's quite a bit annoying trying to shoot the enemies at the top. You can use your bow if you want to, but Magoichi should take care of them.
Ready? Now.
Right, make sure you talk to him afterwards, guys, to make sure completed. He'll give you a herb. Once you've got the herb, guys, come back in here. Yeah, now we want to make our way to where we use some bronze masks on the door. Yeah, you'll pass Kotaro along the way. No need to talk with him. Yeah, so enter the store. Like I say, make sure you use the bronze masks first. Now, since you spawn in, if you spam square, you'll get a trophy. I do it in playthrough too, but yeah, if you spam square just before you start spawning in, you'll automatically attack that enemy on the left, and your swords will automatically clash. And then you have to spam all the buttons, rotate a stick, and you'll break free and get a trophy. But yeah, once you kill them 2 enemies, come around the back here, grab the medicine, and now you can come back outside here to where you came in and save your game just before the boss. Yeah, boss fight coming up. And this is a boss fight which you can't win yet. Yeah, so for this boss, it's a little bit scripted in the way how it ends. You normally, I mean, the official guys say that you have to attack him 25 times and make your shields clash once. But all I keep doing, because it's quite an awkward fight, I just keep spamming square. That's all I do. If I need to heal, I use the green herb. And if you hit this block 3 times when he stood in the same place, he'll counter. So yeah, if he stands in the same place and you hit him 3 times, be ready to block, guys. But yeah, just keep attacking. It normally works for me. There we go. Now it's not a time. Got a story trophy. So you'll spawn up here. Yeah, climb this ladder. And you get this new NPC, or you. So interact the big sphere, the ball. You get the Faith Orb. Interact with it again, guys, and put a Faith Orb inside in order to trigger a cutscene and to walk back to the village. Right, once you spawn back in, you head forward, there'll be a few cutscenes. Yes, come outside into the market. Now, once in the market, keep talking to the blue stall on the left, and you'll eventually find the comb. Yeah, once you've got the comb, come down into the main street. Actually, first, you see this guy stumbling around with his hat on. Yeah, sorry, you need to talk with him first, because he's going to give you the Taizo Mandala. Yes, talk to this guy stumbling around. He might come from upstairs, he might come from the other entrance. But either way, once he comes further into this room, keep talking with him, guys, that's it, and you'll find that. Taizo Mandala. Once you've got that item, come down the steps. Now we're going to head into the bar. And we're actually going to be doing a bit of farming soon as well. So in the bar, yes, you want to talk to this NPC here. You can buy the black beer for 200 gold. You want to buy that. Yes, buy the black beer from him. Nice bottle of Guinness. And then next up, come and talk to this NPC here, the one in green. He's going to be so happy about that chalk quest we did earlier. He's going to give you the orange necklace. Now what the orange necklace does is when you equip it in your armor, yes, equip it in your armor, it makes like hidden soul orbs spawn on the map. They're not everywhere, but if you know where they are, yeah, equip the orange necklace and you get a few extra souls. But yes, once you've done that, guys, we're going to make our way back up to the gold mine. So we are now going to farm gold. Yeah, so you can either farm these enemies here, these lizard-like enemies. similar to how we did it before, or you can keep running through a gold mine like I'm going to do. But running through this gold mine is a little bit messy because you can get stuck on enemies and they can do quite a lot of damage to you. But yes, absorb that soul above the dog. If that's not there, it's because you don't have the orange necklace equipped, so make sure you equip it. Come back in here guys, talk to this guy again, and now he's going to give you the loaded dice. Yep, you've got some more orbs floating there. Remember, you can only see these pink orbs floating in the sky if you've got the orange necklace equipped. Come to the stream, we're still looking for gold, so any gold you find, grab it and then get out and then continue following the path. Yeah, so you grab that gold, continue through here on the right. In this room, you want to talk to this miner. He's going to give you a medicine. Yeah, chat with him for medicine. Carry on into the next room. Remember, keep grabbing this gold. That's the main reason we've come in here for. Grabbing a few things, yes, but we're mainly here for the gold. Yes, above there will be some orbs. Absorb them. Right, carry on forwards. Now we're going to try to run past the enemies. Of course, be careful. They can do quite a bit of damage to you on hard mode. Yeah, these guys do sometimes do a combo as well, just as you're about to approach them. Yeah, so these enemies are quite annoying. They'll spin around, but you can block him. This big dude at the end, he might try to grab you if you get too close. Yeah, it's best off just like run straight through this room, but sometimes you need to be careful because the enemy's getting away. Yeah, grab the gold in there. Grab that gold. Come into the next room where the boss was. There'll be some big robots here, but if you just run straight forward, you get straight through this room without any trouble. But I went left or right then just see if there's any golds. Grab any gold in here, and as normal, the far room will have massive deposits of gold. Look at that, 200, 200 again, 80, 100. Yep, and they got some souls at the end, guys, near the ceiling. Grab them souls. Right, and now we want to do that trip again. So you want in total 9,600 gold. Yep, 9,600 in total. Like I say, you can either farm the gold in here this way. It just means you've got to run back out to the entrance in order to make it spawn again. Or you can farm the enemies outside on that mountain path, like we did at the start of the game. It's up to you. Like I say, this way you've got to be careful, because if you get caught by enemies, it can knock you down quite quick. You can use herbs to heal up. Just try not to use too many. I do have plenty of healing items left at the end of the game, by the way. I think I have about 10 medicines left. Is it 10 medicines or 10 secret medicines? Yeah, I think I have about 10 secret medicines, about maybe 5 or so medicines. All my herbs are gone. I have a few perfect medicines left. Yeah, so you still have, if you do use more than me, that's fine. Just do not go too mad with your healing items. Yeah, so I've been outside, I've come back in, I've saved my game. That's respawned all the gold, as you can see. Now, if you don't need much more, so that you don't have to keep running past the enemies, you could just kind of like go out, grab a gold in the first few rooms, go back outside, come back in to respawn it, and just do it that way. Yeah, if you don't want to keep running past the enemies, guys, you can if you want. Just go out, come back in, loot the first few rooms, go out, come back in. Or like I say, loot the enemies on the mountain path by keep getting critical attacks on them. Because then at the same time, you are kind of going to be leveling your swords. Getting experience. But I find this way a bit quicker. Yeah, you need 9,600 altogether. That's no more farming then after that. Yeah, it's pretty much the last farming we're going to do in the game. After this, will be no farming remaining. So yes, he grabbed me again. He doesn't normally grab me on my other attempts. I've normally got past him all the time without trouble. But now I just get grabbed by him all the time. Yeah, so again, the robots, just keep on running forward and you'll get straight to the far corridor. Right, so far room, hopefully I'm going to get most of the gold that I need. I think I'm only a little bit off, like by 1,000 or something. 1,000. So I'm going to go back outside, come back in. I've got 8,900, so I only need 700 more gold. So I'm going to come back out, go back in. Because it's such a small amount, I'm just going to loot the first few rooms, so I don't have to worry about going past these enemies again. And once you've got all this gold and go back to the town, like I say, we're going to get the white necklace. And the white necklace makes it so your health recovers when you stand still. I mean, of course it consumes a bit of time, but if you're desperate and you want full health and it's a safe area where you are, yes, you can just stand still, guys, and get max health after like a few minutes maybe. Right, so we're away from the enemies, we're good for now. So yeah, just go out the front door, head back in, and that respawn all the gold. I don't think I looted this room earlier, did I? When I came back. Oh, maybe I did. Sometimes gold won't always spawn. You'll go in a room and there'll be no gold at all in there. It's pure luck. Right, so yeah, I'm not going past the enemies anymore. I'm just going to grab gold in his first rooms, go back out, come back in. Because I don't need a lot. Of course, if you can get to that far room, you get a massive chunk. There's normally about 1,000 altogether in that far room. So if you do need a big amount still, you still want to try to run to that far room. Right, I need 300 more, not much. So I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm just going to take my chances running past the enemies. I only need 300 more gold. That's 140, so now I need 160. Okay, so this is what happens. You need to be careful, guys. Trying to get gold when there's enemies around. I mean, you can try and kill them. But yeah, best bet is when you need such a small amount, just loot these first few rooms. So I'm going back outside, come back in. I only need 160 more golds, and then we're good. So we'll go back to the town. We'll buy everything from the shop. Because you bought everything, he'll give you the white necklace when you talk to him again. But some items in the shop updates 3 times basically. It updates once after the first boss. It updates a second time after the second boss. Yes, and then of course you've got its default stock when you first go to town. So 3 different stocks altogether. Yes, some of the items are missable. When it updates to the second stock, some items will be gone forever. Now when you want to get the necklace triggers when you buy everything from him. Them items which have disappeared, you don't actually have to buy them. You only have to buy all of his stock at the end. On his third and final update, all you have to do is make sure he's got no stock remaining, and then he will give you the white necklace, guys. That's all you got to do. You don't have to actually buy them things from way earlier in the game. Yes, and I think that's it. So yes, I've got what I need. 9,600. Let's make our way back to town. So we're actually going to be leaving town soon. There'll be no more things to buy because this is the only shop. Like I say, it's about a third of the way through the game. Yes, we are 1 hour in. 3 hours remaining to go. Well, 2 hours 40-ish. It is quite a long one. But every other playthrough, guys, is just over an hour. It's only this playthrough which is really long. Yes, every other playthrough is about 1 hour 20 minutes long. And the fourth playthrough is probably about 1 hour or just under. Yep, and then the mini games are about an hour as well. Yeah, so altogether it's about an 8-hour platinum journey. Of course, when it comes to route perspective, it's probably going to take longer because you need to get used to the game. Yeah, so these lizard enemies, they're a bit harder to parry compared to them like samurais, which were around here earlier. Right, so back in the main street. Yeah, we're going to find a lovely looking woman very soon. Right, we're going to talk to the item shop owner. We're going to buy everything. You can buy the pocket watch. You never know when that might come in handy. Buy another parrot. Now that couple string, I don't use it because when I've used that, yes, it's nice. It gives a big boost to bond whoever gives it to. But because it gives such a big boost, it messes up the other characters. So I keep the couple string. But yes, talk to him again after buying everything and you'll get the white necklace. So white necklace, you equip it in the armor section, and if you stand still, your health will slowly replenish, which is nice. So come and talk to EK, and you want to give him the loaded dice. But you want to make a save before you do this. I think I've already got all the items he gives you, which I need. So yes, if you haven't, make a save. Now from EK, you want to get the music box, the power jewel, and the magic jewel. They're the 3 items you need from that item, the loading dice will give one of them items. I'll let you know if the gift can give them items or not, because certain gifts will give you different random items, by the way. But yeah, make sure the loaded dice, you get either the music box, power jewel, or magic jewel. But if you've got one of them already, you don't need to worry too much. Yep. So you give him the loaded dice, then give him the calligraphy kit. Give him that, you'll get fancy paper automatically. Yeah, gift him the calligraphy kit. Now save your game again. Next you're going to give him the Teizo mandala. And again, you want either music box, power jewel, or magic jewel if you don't already have them. Remember, save your game before. I'm not saving my game because I've already got them when we gave him things earlier in the guide. Give him the naughty novel. Yep, he loves that. Yep, his right hand will get some use later. Yeah, give him the naughty novel. And you'll get the Hien Kaien. Next, give him the Hortengeki weapon. Sorry for my pronunciations. Yeah, give him that. And you'll get another volume 2 book for any weapon. Yeah, once you gave that to him, guys, next one, give him the love potion. Now you want to get either the music box, power jewel, or magic jewel, and this should be the final item you need from him. So once given this item, you should already have the music box from him, the power jewel he can give you, and the magic jewel he can give you as well. So I hope you've been writing it down, guys, so you know what you've already got from him. Right, next up is Magoichi. Now you want to give him the pickled vegetables. Yeah, it gives him the pickled vegetables. Yes, and now we want to make sure we get 3 different items. So we're going to give him the incense. Yeah, give him the incense, and you want either the rouge, the power jewel, or the magic jewel. Make sure you've been writing down what you get from him. So give him the rouge, then give him the black beer. Again, you want either the rouge, power jewel, or the magic jewel. Save your game between these. I don't think I've been doing so because I already have them. Yeah, next up, you want to give him the Goashinki. Yes, you'll get a weapon book from that. And then after that, I'm going to save because I need one more item from him. And this is the last chance you're going to have to get that. So again, we're going to give him the fancy paper. And you want the rouge, the power jewel, or magic jewel. This will be the last one of those items that you need. So now, you should have the power jewel from him. You should have the magic jewel from Magoichi. And you should also have the rouge from him. Right, I'm going to save the game. Because his next few items, we're going to give him, there's 3 items which we want. We want to get the wine, we want to get a cameo, and we want to get a windmill. So now give him every history book. Give him every history book. Save the game before doing so. Now there's a wine I want. Yeah, so like I say, save your game, and now gives him every history book. And you now want to make sure you get the wine, the cameo, and the windmill. Give him every history book. If you've given him every book and you have not got one of them items, then reload your save and give them all to him again. You should have plenty of chance. I mean, that's what, about 7 books altogether, and there's only 3 items which you can get which we actually need. Yes, wine, cameo, and windmill. If you don't get them, reload and try again. And like I say, we've got the power jewel, magic jewel, and rouge from Magoichi. You've already got them. You've got power jewel, magic jewel, and music box from Ike. You've already got them. And then all we've got to worry about then is Kotaro and Owi. Right, so next up, we are going to go outside. Once you've done all that. Yes, we give him all the history books. We've got the wine, cameo, and windmill. Yes, go ahead up here. Now, do not talk to that woman there with her umbrella. Do not talk with her, guys, because that will finish this area and warp you away. Yes, come to the stables, talk to this guy at the far back with his backpack on. And he's going to give you the glass. Yeah, once you've got the glass, make your way back into the village, into the main street. Head into the bar, guys, and go up to the 2nd floor. Yeah, so Kotaro next. Yeah, so Kotaro, we're going to give him the music box. He'll give you the Ashura garment in return. Yeah, some things you always get the same item. But most of them are kind of random. Yeah, so give them the music box. Next up, give them the pocket watch. Yep, next give them the Gabishi. You'll get a weapon volume book there. Yeah, give them the Gabishi. Yeah, there it is. Went past it. Went way, way, way past it. Right, and now there are 3 items we want. So make sure you've got the Art of War from Kotaro, the Power Jewel, and the Magic Jewel. So first, give him the treasure box. You might want to save your game before doing this. So if you don't get it, you can reload. So you want either the Art of War, Power Jewel, or Magic Jewel. Remember to write this down once got them and from U. Yeah, next, give him the cameo. Again, you want the Art of War, Power Jewel, or Magic Jewel. After that, give him the Wind Bell. Yeah, it's very important you don't give them any more or anything less, and you give it to them in the right order as well, same order. Yes, and then after the Wind Bell, you want to give him the Hyen Kayahan. Yes, he'll give you a super magic liquid from that, as always. Right, come out here now to Oyu. Yes, now you want to give her, of course, always the same things in the same order. Give her the comb. Yeah, she'll be delighted. Yeah, give her the comb. Give her the mirror next. Now the items you want from Oyu, you want the Power Jewel, Magic Jewel, and the Sake from Kaga. So once you get them, write it down. Yeah, next, give her the Rhino Beetle. Yeah, you also want the Tahiki, but I'll mention that later. Yeah, give her the Rhino Beetle. After that, give her the Hair Ornament. Yeah, I've got a Power Jewel there. Of course, I need to write it down. Now I'm going to give her the Silver Armor. Yep, Black Pills next. Right, and the next one, you want to make a save, guys. Yeah, make a save after the next one. Yep, so go and save your game if you have not done so already. Then you want to come back up, you want to give the Crystal Ball. Yeah, from this you want to get either Sake from Kaga, the Power Gel, or the Magic Jewel. Yeah, give the Crystal Ball and you want the Sake from Kaga, Power Jewel, or Magic Jewel. Next up, give the Farangi. Yep, again, save your game for this and reload if you don't get. Sake from Kaga, Power Jewel, or Magic Jewel. Right, I'm going to go down and save my game now. The reason I've not been saving and I've been advising you to is because I know I've already got them items. I'm saying you know when it's the last, when you need to try to get them if you have not done so already, because that's the last possible time to get all three at once. But if you've got like 2 of them at once, for example, you can kind of skip 2 of them. You still give them the item, but it doesn't matter what you get because you've already got 2 of them. But yeah, save your game, come back up here, guys, and now give her the wine. Now, once you give her the wine, you want to get the Tahiki. Yes, that's what you want. If you do not get that item, reload, guys, and come back up and try again. Yeah, the Tahiki. So give her the wine. If you don't get that item, reload and try again. Now I'm going to go back down and save. There's one more item I need from her. So I'm just going to save my game, and if I don't get it, I'm going to reload. So I've got a Sake from Kaga. I've got that already. I think I've got a Power Jewel. I think it's a Magic Jewel I need. But yes, right now, the Sake from Kaga. Yeah, we're going to give her the glass. So give her the glass, and there it is. We got it. Sake from Kaga. So I've got a Power Jewel from her, I've got a Magic Jewel, and I've got a Sake. Yeah, next give her the Roach. She'll give her the Pirate Costume. Yes, there we go. Now we're going to go downstairs to where Ike and Magarichi are. We're going to give Ike the Ashura Garment. He'll give the Super Magic Liquid in return. Yes, and then Magarichi next. Yeah, we're going to give him the Pirate Costume. Yep, we're going to give him Sake from Kaga. Yeah, with this, you should get Power Jewel, Magic Jewel, but you probably already got them. Yeah, give him Sake from Kaga. Give him the Art of War. Yes, give him the Art of War next. Yeah, give him the Tahiki. Yeah, give him the Tahiki, guys, as well. That's it. After that, we're going to go back upstairs and we're going to give the hard boots to Kotaro, to Oyu. Give Oyu the hard boots. Yes, and that's it. That's all the gifting. No more gifting to do at all, guys. That's it, all done. So with these allies, to know that they're not quite max rank. I mean, you can still raise them higher, but normally when they're really friendly and they're at the kind of highest bond, Oyu will have her arms behind her back and kind of be tilted slightly when you first give her an item. Ike will wave to you. Magarichi will raise his gun in the air, and Kotaro will drop from the ceiling. So yes, if you've got every Magic Jewel and power jewels so far, that is where your health and magic should be. You see at the top left, I just raised them, that's where they should be. So if it's not quite there, or if one of them's lower than the other, then you've missed a power jewel or magic jewel somewhere, guys. Yes, now I'm going to come down here, I'm going to absorb the magic from the magic fountain. Save my game, because now we're going to make our way to the next area. So if it did mess up at all, I mean, you have got a few gifts in if you do want to try and fix things. But when you try and fix things, guys, it just messes things up. This way I've showed you, it works out every single time, but you got to do exactly the same for me. Right, come in here and talk to this beautiful woman. Yeah, you'll find you're mistaken. Yes, and once you spawn in here, guys, absorb them souls right above your head. Yeah, back at the start of the game. Remember, you need to equip the orange necklace to make them hidden souls appear. Now, come in here. Magoichi should appear in this room in a second. If he doesn't appear, then you've messed up the gifting somewhere or something else. Yeah, there she is, Magoichi. So let's rock. We've got to beat all the enemies, of course. If you leave the room without defeating them, you'll decrease the bond slightly. But I don't think you can actually. I think this room gets locked off when that character spawns. Yeah, this is so easy on the other playthroughs because you just keep spamming the magic attack of this like ultimate weapon that you have. Right, remember, you'll know when you got them all because you can talk to him. Yeah, so I can talk with him. We are done. So let's leave by the fire door. Right in here, head across the stones, guys, and go through the fire passage. Yeah, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, silly camera angles sometimes. Right, so make our way through here. There'll be a cutscene at the end. You are going to get the Ring of Takayo, I think that's the name of it. Yeah, you need that in order to unlock this secret hatch later with a ladder. Yeah, so be careful of that, guys. Always blocking your path. So I try to bait his attack first, run away, and then run past him. So yes, a cutscene once you enter here. Grab that Ring of Takayo, flashing on the floor. Yeah, so make sure you grab that ring. Right, and now come back through the passage. There'll be some of the spinning enemies here, so just be careful on your way back through. They like to jump out of the path in front of you like so and hurt you. They normally jump out in each corner as you make your way through this corner. So you might want to stop just a few steps before each corner. Let the enemy jump out before you run past them, otherwise you'll take a bit of damage. Now here, talk to Magoichi. He's going to give you a bomb. With that bomb, you're going to put it on this wall over here. Yeah, you can absorb that soul as well above the shrine. That's it, yes. Put a bomb on that wall. That's it, just stand near it, guys. Press options and choose a bomb and use it. Yes, in this chest is a green necklace. Now, green necklace is good because you'll see what happens. So if I equip it here, it's going to make a secret chest appear on the floor. Yep, so there it is. Yeah, secret chest. You get secret medicine. So I'm going to tell you where the secret chests are, similar to how I'm telling you where the hidden orbs in the sky are. Where you need either the green or the orange necklace. Yeah, but we're going to go back to the orange after you've got that chest. Yeah, you have to equip the green necklace to make them chests appear. Yes, now go back to where you started this area. Yeah, we're going to enter that broken door behind us. Back at the start of this area. Yeah, because now we've got a Ring of Takayo. We can complete the puzzle and push on. You can actually come back here at the start of the game. You can't come in here when you first spawn in. But if you make your way to the mansion at the end and then come back, you can actually go in here and grab all the items. But I don't use them. Right, so in here, smash this panel straight ahead of you guys to find a hidden chest. Yes, in here you'll find the abacus. From here, smash these panels next, and hidden behind this low barrier. It's quite tricky to get to this one due to camera angles. But yes, in that chest you'll find the kaleidoscope. Yes, and in this puzzle chest at the end. So with this one, you're going to press them in this order. So press number 2 and then number 4. That's it, nice easy one. Press number 2, arrow 2, and then arrow 4. In there you'll find a power jewel. Right, try to get past these. Yeah, I'm going to have to heal up in a second. There we go. I could just stand still somewhere safe with the white necklace and tail heel, but yeah, it just consumes a bit of time. Right, come in here. You're going to take the room on the far left, grab the artwork number 10 on the shelf at the end. Yeah, we are kind of grabbing a few things that we don't need. I'm just grabbing stuff we pass along the way. Yeah, grab that file, 4 guardians right behind that hidden picture. Just slice it with your sword. Attack these panels next to break them. Go around the right here, smash that breakable object, and do that chest for a fork. All we need now is a spoon and knife, and perhaps some chopsticks. But yeah, grab the fork and come over to this big cabinet. You want to use a ring of Takayo. Yeah, use that ring. Now, solution for this, really easy. I press the top 3 times. Top 3 times. Yep. Bottom 2 times. Left 2 times. And then right 1 time. Basically, you want black on the top, red on the bottom, white on the left, and blue on the right. Remember, top 3 times, bottom 2 times, left 2 times, and right 1 time. Right, after that, we're not going to go down yet. First, we're going to come out here. You want the orange necklace on. Now, in this room at the back is his chest, and in there, guys, is the oolong tea. Yeah, break these panels next. Loot this chest for the 4 guardians left, and in the corner there, guys, if some orbs absorb them. They are secret ones. You need the orange necklace to make them appear. Right, there's one more item, then we're good to go. Yes, in the grass over here, you can't really see it, but if you interact with that, you'll find the wasabi. So back into this first room and climb down the ladder finally. So we're about to go to Fog Valley. Take control of another character soon. Yeah, so as you get down here, it'll trigger a little cutscene. Some spikes will show up on the floor below. Yeah, come around here, and of course it's a tripwire, so of course we're going to cut it, why not? Now run back across here, jump across. All you have to do is hold in the direction to pull yourself up. And then jump back across again, but now let yourself hang there. Do not press anything, just jump and then let go. Then when the spinning blade is gone over, guys, press forward to climb up. Carry on along the end and you'll enter Fog Valley. Save your game if you want to. Yep, save your game, guys, and then come at the slope. Yeah, that silver chest, don't worry, we're going to be opening that later with Kotaro. Along this mountain path. So keep an eye off this magic seal there. You see that grey magic seal? That green one? We're going to come back later with another weapon and break it. And by the way, when you take control of your allies, because they have like little side quests where you control them, when you get control back of Jubei, you get a free heal. So your health will be back at full, and so will your magic when you get control back. So climb up the ladders on this area, the bridge area. Magoichi will spawn in, he should do. And now once he spawns, we're going to kill the enemies. Remember, the secret technique will stun these if you can pull it all off, or your magic attack. Yeah, these guys can hit hard, so be very careful. Yeah, I'm hoping one of them is going to drop a yellow orb, but I guess not. Yeah, this is why you need to, if you want to use yellow orbs to heal, you have to critical enemies because they have a much higher chance to drop yellow orbs. But with a white necklace, you can just stand still if you want, or use a herb like I just did. Yes, that's my magic attack. It's really strong. Right, so let's talk. Oh yes. So talk with him afterwards. Just that way you know he's finished and know what enemies are going to spawn. Come to this far exit in here, loot the chest under the trees nearby, grab a herb. Further ahead on the right will be a chest with a map, the Fog Valley map, make sure you grab it. Come near and quickly interact with the shrine, guys. Yes, to get the Senpu Maru weapon. Yeah, it's quite a fast weapon. It's good when it's fully upgraded, because when you do the secret technique, you still knock enemies really fast. And it's got like 4 hits, I think it is. Yeah, so you get a trophy, guys, Slash and Gale. So I think I've missed some orbs. So if you save your game here, if you can, and then quit and reload it, all the enemies will be despawned. But I messed up. My plan was to despawn them, grab the orbs in the sky, and then make way onto the next one. But because I'd already started absorbing them, it's not going to respawn, it's gone now. So yes, reload that same save back, and you'll see all the enemies have despawned. And the orb is gone. Yeah, when you start sucking out them orbs, make sure you suck it all at once, otherwise it will disappear. if you leave the room or have to reload. Yeah, so be very careful here. Yes, that guy likes to block the bridge at the end. Yes, you might use your magic attack, I guess. The Senpumaru's magic attack, it sucks all the enemies towards you. It's like a tornado, but it's really good. Especially when you fully upgrade it later. Yeah, it gets mega good. Well, I'm going to use magic attack from that weapon. Yes, your magic meter, it's not shared between weapons. Yeah, it's not shared. So what that means is you can use all magic attacks for one weapon, switch to the other, use magic attack for that one, switch to the other. But when you do get a blue orb, it refills all your magic on all your weapons at once, which is nice. So yeah, the magic works really well in this game. Right, so we're going to destroy that magic barrier for that new weapon. Grab that item. Yeah, grab that item and then come back up the ladder, guys. Yes, all the way back to where we got the weapon from, to that shrine. Yeah, when you get back to this bridge, OU might be here. If she is, help her kill the enemies, remember. Well, I'm going to use this weapon so I can stun lock him with a magic attack. Yeah, so make sure you help her kill the enemies before you move on. Otherwise, her bond will decrease. Perhaps. Right, one more left on the opposite side, and I got a yellow orb from him. Nice. Yeah, so when she powers the sword, it's really good. Because when her sword is buffed up like this, it makes it so every single hit almost makes an enemy drop orbs. You'll find out later when we control her. It's really good. Yes, talk to her or you afterwards. She should give you a herb. Once you've got the herb, guys, carry on down here. Like I say, you can save your game now if you want to. Or just carry on straight on. Yeah, into the forest. Right, so all you got to do in the forest is just keep running forward, guys. When you see spinning enemies, remember to block. Otherwise, they'll probably knock you down. Yeah, just keep on running forward. No need to kill anybody. Yeah, after doing this about 3 times, three laps. Yeah, so you'll trigger a cutscene. And you'll take control of Kotaro. Yeah, we have got a boss fight coming up. This boss fight is probably one of the more annoying bosses because he keeps like running away and you can't attack him, and when he runs away it normally takes about a minute, the attack he does, and you can fight him again. Right, so now we are in control of Kotaro. So first of all, grab this silver chest in front of you to find the blue bracelet. You need them in order to absorb souls as your ally. The reason you need that bracelet is because afterwards you give it back to Dubai. Yeah, when you get control of him, so he can get a soul so you can. Yeah, so that chest next for the red wedge. Yeah, grab that red wedge. It doesn't go where you think it goes. No, we use that for entering a portal. That's it, the red portal up here. So stand on it and then use the red wedge. Yes, bend over and use it, guys. That's it. Magawich is probably around here somewhere if you need a hand. Right, and once you go in, yes, choose to go through a light. So this is the first of these like little arenas. Like I say, it's like a little tower. You have to go up different floors. The first one, well, the first 2, they only have 5 floors. But the last one has 20 floors. And I think the third one has about 10 or something. But yes, kill all these. You find, if you can do your secret attack with Kotaro, it stun locks enemies really well. And it's fast. Remember, down, up, and attack. And press attack on his last animation in order to do a extra attack. Yeah, that extra attack is very, very useful, guys. A lot of enemies will not be able to unlock if you don't do it. Yeah, so just keep killing them. Yeah, we have to do these. Unfortunately, there's no other way about it. Yes, and then go through this portal. There's a trophy for clearing all of these, so that's why you have to do them pretty much. Yeah, I know we're doing them hard mode, but it's not too bad. Like I say, as long as you follow me well, we're going to have plenty of healing items later. And even magic items, so we can just keep refilling our magic. Spamming magic attacks, refilling it again. Spamming magic attacks, it works really well. Yeah, so I'm still doing that same move. Remember, down, up, and attack. It's nice how they still knock him so easily. Yeah, it's got quite a big range as well, which is nice. Sometimes you see me just kicking thin air. It's because I'm trying to lock on enemies and it's not quite working. Remember, you can use your magic attacks if you have full magic. The problem is actually there's a fight coming up and you want full magic for it really if you can. Yeah, fight coming up and you want full magic. So although I just mentioned about using magic, maybe try to save it guys for this fight coming up. Because it's going to be more useful in this fight than what it would be if you used it now. Right, so loot that chest, you'll find a medicine. I'm just going to use a herb to heal up slightly. Yes, you can heal up even here. I know some guys have advised not to heal up when you want to do hard modes. Save your heals for the last boss. But you've got so many heals. Because it's like 100% run, we've just got so many heals, guys. So perhaps if you're not being optimal and just doing your own thing, maybe then don't use healing items. But it's going to be much harder then anyway. But yeah, if you're following an optimal guide, yes, you've got plenty of healing items so you can afford to heal up. Just as go through a game, which is really nice. And the thing about these arenas, you can't use your necklace here. Yes, you cannot use your necklace in these arenas. Which is another reason why them healing items do come useful. As long as you're not restricting yourself to not use them until the end. Right, let's go through this point next. I think this is level number 4, is it? I think so. But yes, if you want, you can focus on the strong enemies first. Remember, this attack will stun lock pretty much every enemy. Right, is that it for the lizard men on level 4? Nope, still more to go. Yeah, but after this one you will get a new weapon. You might want to take out a new weapon first, just so that you can automatically start using it on these enemies. You'll kill them a lot quicker. This one's never going to end. The enemies keep respawning. Yeah, they've got plenty of talismans. Right, so let's do it. Final floor. Yes, them silver chests on the back right, which you can see now, one of them has a new weapon. So you might want to grab that first. That might want to be the first thing you loot. That chest, so you can get a better weapon, so you kill enemies quicker. Sorry about my creaking chair, guys. I do need to get a new one, I know. Just one slight movement and it's mega creaky. So yes, grab them Rogue Kunai. That's a new weapon. You want to equip that, and also the blue wedge. Yeah, so equip them once you get it. You'll kill enemies quicker as Kotaro. We've still got another one of these arenas to go yet. And then grab the redstone peg on the left. You have to grab the peg, otherwise the exit will not spawn. There it is, and that's the exit. You got a trophy for that. Nice place you got here. Complete your first Phantom Realm. We're going to return to the normal world. Yeah, make sure you've got everything. Do not go through that chest. Do not go through a portal before you loot the chests. And I don't think it opens until you get that is it blue wedge we got? Or no, it's a peg. Sorry, it does not open until you get the peg. Right, so here we're going to run over to that cliff at the end and press the button to jump up. Yeah, just approach that broken ladder on the cliff edge, guys, and press the button to climb up. Right here in the pond area, just run straight through it. If you loot that chest on the right, you'll find a stealth armor. You can equip that, give you a bit more defense. Yeah, stealth costume. Yep, so equip that one, guys. Increase our defense slightly. Yeah, where's Kotaro gone? Yeah, I've completely gone invisible. Enemies cannot see me anymore. That's it, look. You cannot see anything on the screen, just see projectiles moving. Yeah, so in this room, the grassy area, go straight through and come out the end. The enemies don't know where to look, they can't find me. Yeah, these enemies can just see the water moving. They think just like a big fish in the water. Yeah, but in this room, you want to go right. And yeah, so this blue portal, you want to use the blue wedge. Yeah, a little bit brown on the end. But yes, make sure you use that one. Yes, and go into the arena. Okay, so I've got spinning enemies. These guys, like I was saying, they're not too bad to critical. You've got to press attack just before they get to you. Yes, and then floating enemies in the sky. I'm not quite sure the actual name for them, but they will absorb souls which enemies drop. You can get them back, but you normally have to kill them first. But yeah, with them you can use magic attacks or use Kotaro's shurikens. Yeah, if you press L2, as Kotaro, I think it's L2, he'll lob shurikens at people. And if you get close to an enemy, them overhead ones, which are in the sky, you lob the shurikens at them. And if you can't get it to work, then you have to wait for him to fly down to you and then attack him. But yeah, this one has got 5 floors similar to the other. I'm surprised he can see me. I'm supposed to be invisible. Yeah, I forgot a stealth costume on. Right, so this floor. Yep, floor 2. Also, we've got these annoying enemies. So with these, you're supposed to kick them to break through the guards. But I normally just do the combo on them. If you do a full combo, it'll normally deflect them on the final hit. So it'll open up a weak point so you can attack. And yes, your magic attack as Kotaro, it makes you go invisible. Yes, my invisibility just went invisible. And it can just allow you to attack enemies without danger of getting hit yourself. But you can still get hits. Because if they're attacking your kind of decoy and you get in the way, yes, you can still take hits. But it just allows you to like, get some breathing space or get behind an enemy. Or, you know, get away and whatnot. So yes, you do secret technique or normal combo. Normally after a few hits, yes, they will open up a weak point or expose it so you can attack. Right, so let's make our way. I think this is it level 3? Yeah, because there's a chest on the left. Yeah, be careful these dudes. They hit very, very hard. Yeah, they can see through your stealth costume, guys. These guys cannot be fooled. Be very careful. Yeah, even if you use your invisibility magic attack. Yeah, their weapons have large swings and a large hitbox. So if they're attacking, it's kind of best to stay away from them or use your shuriken, guys. That's it, lob it between the cheeks. Right, loot this chest to find a medicine. 2 more floors after this one. Like I was saying, this is 5 floors, but the Phantom Realm at the end of the game is 20 floors. This is 4 times as long. This is where most of the time goes for Platinum, doing these bloody Phantom Realms. No, but you don't have to do all these in one playthrough. I just wanted to get most of these out of the way. Yeah, because this is like my 100%. And for like I was saying, the other playthroughs are going to be just on like mega easy. Well, one has to be on normal, but they're going to be making it mega easy by using ultimate mode, which will be running from the start to the end. We have to give a few items to certain characters in order to have more chance of getting their quest later. You still have to complete quest completion. But yeah, for the most part, that's how it kind of works, and it's nice because you have to struggle and hard. No matter what, guys, we have to do hard like this. You know, no matter what, you have to do hard from scratch. There's nothing to do about it. It's a shame with this remaster because on the original, you had to complete certain things to unlock certain unlockables. But on this remaster, they made a lot of this stuff unlocked at the start of the game. Yeah, like mini games, for example. I think hard mode locked until you did normal. Yeah, mini games unlocked, some costumes. Yes, but ultimate mode is still unlocked far the same way as it did before, unfortunately. You have to complete hard mode once. But yes, grab that bluestone peg. Once you've done this bit, guys, grab the bluestone peg. That's it, and then leave the arena. I was running around for a moment there in that arena, so I couldn't quite recall what I was doing. But yeah, it's because I needed a peg. So yes, once you come outside, use both pegs on this totem to make it lower. Because apparently the gap on the left and the right is too small for us to run past. Yeah. We can't bring our vehicles through here. So you have to take this down, otherwise it blocks your story progress. So once you use both the wedges and the totem, that's gone. Save your game, guys. That's it. Come through here. Make our way back to Jubai. Sexy Jubai. Yeah, in a minute somebody's going to say that to him. I don't know if I skipped it or not. So carry on forward. There you go. Sexy Jubai. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, that was Kotaro saying that. Right, so you get a blue soul bracelet. Yeah, so you get all the orbs which Kotaro got. And you would have probably got quite a lot from them arenas. Yes, carry forward and you're going to trigger the boss. So this boss, like I say, is one of the more annoying ones. I normally turn around and come up here and just wait. Yeah, now when he gets close, he almost always does that. I run around him, I do magic attack because it stuns him and it gives me a moment to get my bearing. That's it. So I lure him over there, run around him, do magic attack to stun him, and then afterwards I start doing my secret technique. Now when he does this, when he goes into the trees, you know where he's going to come from because leaves will start falling down. Yeah, if leaves fall down, he's about to come out of that spot. But yeah, I like to lure him here because you see that tree on my left, if you kind of attack him against that, he keeps bouncing back so he doesn't get pushed into the trees like he does in some of the other parts in this room. So yes, once he hits the end and stops, run around him. Like I say, try to aim towards that far left corner. That's it. Hopefully you can still knock him like so, guys. So keep bouncing back to you, because otherwise he'll slowly get pushed into the forest, which you'll maybe see in a second. Let's see. No, but because he blocked, he did get a chance to jump. I have managed to still knock him all the way to death once, from the start of the fight all the way to death. The biggest problem is pushing him into the trees, guys, out of reach. Yeah, so again, I'm standing at the far left. Remember, watch out for any leaves falling down near you. If they do, just run out of the way. Yeah, like so. Yeah, so they're a bit lower, so I know he's going to come out a bit lower. Right, so again, I'm going to run behind him once he ramps into the wall. Do my secret technique. That's it. Hopefully I can finish him off this time. So you see, he keeps bouncing back to me. Yeah, there's a few spots like this, but this is the easiest one to line up. And yes, I've pushed him past the tree. Yeah, because it's in a corner, it's easy to line up than the rest. But yeah, eventually he will maybe get past the tree, and then of course starts charging again from the sides. And yep, just repeat that. Yeah, it goes down mega easy on the other difficulties. You won't believe how easy it is on the other playthroughs. So again, just keep doing this, guys. Remember, down, up, and then square. Down, up, square, and then you press attack again at the end of the normal combo. Yeah, so again, I've pushed him out of the way. I think it's got like one hit left or something, which is a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, so of course he's going a bit faster now, so it means you need to be faster. Yeah, it's not going down there. I'm going to wait for him to come back up here. Oh, I should have attacked him. Yep, got hit. You probably noticed my health did refill once I got control back after Kotaro. Now that I'm sexy Jubei. Right, got him, guys. Flexion in the forest. That's it. He's going to have a bit of an... he's going to spasm on the floor. That's it. Absorb everything he drops. You get a massive chunk of souls. As we continue forward, you find Magoichi and Ike having a little play fight again. Yeah, save your game. Right, we're going to come down slightly. We're not going to go into the swamp yet. First, we're going to go up the steps to the left. Yeah, come through this middle path. It will take you to a magic seal. You need the normal weapon to break this, the burrito. You might want to kill any enemies close by first. It's annoying because sometimes you'll automatically lock on something you don't want to. There's not really much you can do about it. Right, so I've got what I want. I'm just going to run past him. Yep, now we're going to go left at this fork. Yeah, come down the screen and head into the water area. Right, so in here, attack the enemies and Magarichi will eventually come to help. Yep, come and help you do a bit of fishing. Yep, we're going to use them as bait. Right, so kill all these fish. Yeah, take them all out. There's quite a few fish here. Yeah, and you have to fight more a bit later in the swamp. While Magarichi primes his cannon in order to give you a power jewel and a magic jewel. Yeah, the reason I'm doing Magarichi in playthrough 1 is because his questline leads to a magic jewel and power jewel, and of course there's a trophy for max upgrading your health and your magic. Right, so absorb that soul right at the end in the corner. So once all the enemies are dead, there should be a fish floating about in the water down here. Yes, talk to Magarichi afterwards as well and you'll get a medicine. Yeah, talk to him after that battle, guys, for a medicine. Yeah, so down here there's a fish swimming about. I can't quite see it at the moment for some reason. But yeah, you'll be able to stab it like so. There you go, got it. So once you get that fish, you'll get a trophy as well. Who needs rods when you've got a sword? When you've got sexy Jubai. Yeah, so once you've got a trophy, guys, at the river fish, we never use it again. We don't give any more gifts to anybody, like I was saying. Right, back here, like I say, make sure you've killed everybody. Jubai should give you an item. Sorry, not Jubai, Magarichi. Should give you an item once you have. Now back over here and save your game. Right, so as you head down the swamp, Magarichi will just pull his cannon out of his pocket. That's it, and as he's priming it, you need to kill all these enemies. Now, make sure Magarichi does not get attacked more than, I think it's once or twice. I have had him attacked before twice, I think, and I've still got the book. But yeah, try not to let him get hit as much as possible. These fish, they die with 2 attacks. So if you run up to them and then stop, so that you start a combo, because if you know when you run in an attack, we do like to run in an attack and not knock them down. But if you run up to them, stop, attack twice, you normally air juggle them. You can normally kill them in 2 hits quickly. So there you go, that one dead. This one 2 hits, 2 hits. Of course, if they don't dive in the water. Like I say, you need to run, stop, and then attack. Because if you attack when running, you're going to do a different attack.
Almost there.
Yeah, like I say, try to keep him away from Magarichi. If he takes too much damage and you don't get his book, guys, then just reload your save and try again. Yeah, so talk to him afterwards. There you go, get a book. Yeah, if you don't get that, guys, reload your save and try again. Right, and there's 2 items there. So you've got a magic jewel and a power jewel. Make sure you grab them. They're in that like big nest which I shot. Yeah, power jewel and magic jewel. And that's how my health looks at the moment. So my magic is a little bit lower than my HP. Right here, go left, you're going to find a puzzle box. Now this puzzle box, the answer for this, yep, is 6 and 2. Quite an easy one. Yeah, number 6 and number 2. You get that Sempamaro's secret. And come over to this next. Now you need to quickly look at these. So look at these. I normally remember cross, which is arms crossed. Sword, which is one with the sword, and open. He's just got his arms open. He's got nothing in him. So you got crossed, sword, open. And you want to look at this and look at the first 2. And because you know which the third is then, because it'll be the only one remaining. So you look at the first 2. For example, I was like cross, sword, and you want to put the statue of a sword on the left slot, statue with the for me, cross armed on the left slot, statue of the sword on the middle, and the open on the right. And I've got a trophy, of course, for completing that. So yeah, you want to do it a similar way. And in here, guys, Magarichi will come down to help you, help and defeat the enemies. This seems quite a bit annoying actually due to the archers. But yeah, sorry. When you pull that lever, the correct solution pops up on screen for a few seconds, and after that it will not show up again. You'd have to leave the room and come back in, or reload a save. But yes, you do exactly the same as on screen. So for me, I have to put a cross statue on the left screen, on the left slot, the sword statue on the middle, and the open arm statue on the right. You can use your bow here, but you might just prefer to let Magarichi kill the enemies, because I guess then you could just block it effectively. Yeah, try not to use your magic attacks when we're going to need them coming up. Yeah, some hidden red souls there. You can see them. You need your orange necklace to make these appear, remember. Right, yeah, talk to Marguerite afterwards, guys. Just make sure you have definitely killed everybody. Right, and let's go. We're about halfway through the game now, or through platinum. Through this playthrough. So this tentacle enemy, all you need to do is take out a tentacle enemy. You don't need to kill the normal enemies. You might want to, hopefully in the chance to get yellow orbs. But all you have to focus on is tentacle. I normally hit him with 2 magic attacks with the Burrito. Yeah, 2 magic attacks and then attack him a few times afterwards to kill him. And buff the tentacle enemy. Yes, I got quite lucky then. Yeah, buff the tentacle enemy was a orb. Yeah, I'm not sure if I absorbed it or not. Yeah, it's not a big deal. And of course, there's a document there as well. You need to make sure you grab that document from that table. Yeah, I'm just killing these so they're doing my nutting. Yeah, so you get Judge Dorman's diary. Grab that, guys, from the table. And then save your game. Right, so we're in the room of protection. Let's make our way to this next boss. So this boss is a little bit annoying. You can't stun lock him like the rest because he's got a shield. Yeah, it's this beautiful lady. Yeah, you can't stun lock her with a shield. Because of her shield, sorry. But your magic attacks will stun lock her. So what I normally do, I use all my magic attacks. I use one weapon to spam every magic attack and then absorb any souls she dropped. Then I switch to another weapon, use all the magic attacks on that. Yes, and switch to another, and I keep doing that. And then when I run out of magic, you either use a magic item. Trust me, you can afford to use a few of them. Yes, you can use magic item or use ONIMUSHA mode. You want to use ONIMUSHA mode first. Yeah, so first use all your magic, then use ONIMUSHA mode. Yes, and head to the Oni. Hopefully that'll give you more orbs. Then once you finish it, you can absorb them all. That's it, then go back to using magic attacks.
Let's rock.
Yeah, Marguerite will spawn once you've taken so much damage. Yeah, then start again spamming magic attacks. Remember, once you've used all your magic, use a magic item, but hopefully you should only have to use 2 or 3. Yeah, the reason I use all my magic first on all my weapons is because remember, they do not share magic bars. So when you use a magic item, you want to make sure they're all empty. That means they'll all get a massive bunch of MP to refill. And when you use the tornado attack, you want to try and make sure the boss is near a wall. Otherwise it won't quite work properly. Because for some reason the tornado attack with this enemy does a reverse effect. Instead of sucking the enemy up, it pushes them away. Yeah, but if you're near a wall when you do it, they'll take full damage, which is nice. Yes, I'm going to use a super magic liquid. Don't worry, we can afford to use a few of them right now. Use one more if you want to, but probably don't use it anymore. That's it, so I'm going to keep doing it this way. Yeah, you can equip weapons either by holding L2 and pressing right on the D-pad or left, or you can do it via the inventory screen. It's a bit easier on the inventory screen because obviously you don't have to get in the safe spot. You just pause the game, change weapon, come back on, and you've already got it out ready. So I can use ONIMUSHA mode again. But remember, I want to use all my magic before I do so, because when you use ONIMUSHA mode, it normally makes the enemy drop loads of orbs. Right, so let's go to a different weapon. Yes, and I've gone into Oni mode again. There you go, got a trophy, guys. Avenge your mother. So once she's defeated, you can grab any orbs she drops. Yes, and interact with this wall on the side here. Yep, and then coming here, loot the chest on your left for a herb. And as you push on further into the passage, it's going to spawn a poison trap. Now make sure you've got orange necklace equipped. And then nearer the end, you can find a orb floating in the sky. You want to absorb this one, so it has 2,000 souls inside. Yeah, almost. With the bonuses, anyway. I'm going to have to use a herb because my health's training way too fast. Well, it's safe. Some fresh air, finally. Yes, you would take a leap of faith with your sword sticking out. Yep, so as we land, we're going to grab a fish. Yeah, grab that secret medicine. Yeah, secret medicine was a flashing item on the left, by the way. And then grab that document from the chest on Onigashima. Yes, and then save your game. So secret medicine was flashing on the left near where you landed. Grab the document from the chest and then save your game. When you save your game, place the orb inside the head of the canoe. Right, and let's get going. Yeah, this weird looking boat. The weirdest boat I've ever seen. Right, so you've got to fight this dude again. So again, it's going to keep spamming attack. Yeah, if you need heal, make sure you heal. Yeah, it's keep spamming attack. Yeah, it's a little bit more aggressive this time. But if you don't do it this way, you have to learn all of his attacks, and it's a bit of a nuisance trying to learn his attacks, guys. And, you know, the correct point to, like, parry and stuff to kill him quick. So, yeah, I just keep spamming square. So the good thing is, because the game recognises your inputs, it causes him to react as well, so he doesn't seem to attack as much as he keeps spamming square. And remember, when he holds up his weapon, if you attack him 3 times, he's going to do like a rebound attack. So just be ready. If you attack him 3 times, block straight after. Or just attack him twice. Yeah, so get a trophy, guys. Still untouchable. Yeah, we still can't touch him. And then after that, you're going to get control as OU. Yep, now controlling her is story related, by the way. She is the only character you have to control to progress the story. But I'm going to save the game at this save point in the corner. Yeah, we're at Onigashima entrance. Come down this slope and then up the steps at the end. Now this small square room where we was then, when we come back down, there's going to be a tentacle enemy there we have to kill. And I'll use magic attack. Like I was saying, it buffs the sword with a ability which makes it so enemies drop orbs on every attack, which is really nice. We'll find out just how good it is at the moment. So OU could be a good person to farm with, because he makes enemies, look, if I use my magic, look how much you make enemies drop. This is just from like normal attacks as well. Just remember to make sure you do not leave it too long before you absorb, because they will eventually despawn. I think it's normally about, I don't know, 5 to 10 seconds or something before orbs despawn. So you might want to focus on the lizard men, or you might want to focus on the tentacle enemies so you can get past them. But yeah, I focus on doing them all. Right, so let's take out the lizard guy. Yeah, as long as you keep smashing his tentacles, you can normally stun lock the tentacle enemy. I can't believe how many of these lizard men are going to spawn. Right, look at all that I got from him, nice. Yes, I've gone up to 4 already. Yes, 4,000 souls, which is a lot. Yeah, so up the slope. I'm going to use the key plate on this cage. So key plate we found in that chest earlier. Yes, use it on here. Yeah, that key plate was just found just at the end of this area. Right, now all the doors are unlocked. You want to come to the store next. Yeah, you got a spinning enemy, so you might want to block or time your attack right if you want to parry, or Isen, whatever it's called. Right, so once through that room, we'll be in the ritual room. This is called. Loot the chest on your right for the map, on your left, sorry, for the map, and loot a document on the shelf, the Oni's super mansion or something. What's it? And they want to come this far door. So in this corridor, I call this one the Hall of Equipment. I'm not quite sure what the name is exactly, because I was saying some rooms do not have any autosaves. And here in the water tank room, or sorry, water floor, all you have to do is block. Just keep blocking, no need to kill anyone. Yeah, just keep blocking. Now's the time to read anything quickly if you want to on your phone. Yeah, you got about 10 attacks you need to block. Right, shouldn't be many more left now. Yeah, barriers should remove automatically. Right, there we go, finally. So go down the ladder. Again, we've got another tentacle enemy in this chest by the way, it's a shield. A new shield for you, a dagger. That's it, yeah, so try to take out the tentacle enemy. Once you defeat it, a portal will appear behind him, which we need to use. Yeah, remember to buff your sword when you can. It just makes him drop so much souls for you to absorb. Just ignore that magic shield for now, we have to come back to that later. Sexy Jubei. Yeah, this enemy looks like a cabbage in that picture. We are fighting a cabbage with tentacles. It looks like, oh, there's an enemy inside controlling it, isn't there? I've not noticed that before. I've been too busy focusing on killing the enemies, I've not quite looked at them that intense before. Yeah, it's like a little enemy controlling him from the side. There you go, it's like a little robot suit, look at that. Yeah, so many souls floating around. Right, come on, you can't have much health left. Be nice if you could see health on enemies. Right, the cabbage is no more. Yeah, we turn him to a nice fresh tuna salad. Yeah, so once you kill him, you're going to absorb all the souls, guys, and go for his light behind him. Right, so here, the Bridge of Darkness. We're going to make our way all the way down to the bottom. This bridge has 5 layers to it. It's a really long bridge, guys. And at the bottom, we're going to find a new weapon, the Gladius. Yeah, remember that big guy with the pencil? Watch out for him. Right, so these 2 enemies coming up. Sorry, 3 enemies. I think on hard mode it's 3 enemies, but other difficulties it's only 2. Yes, grab the Gladius and then save your game, please. Yeah, what are we on? 2 hours 20. Yeah, we're over halfway, guys. Nice. Right, so in here, like I say, I think there's normally 3 enemies on hard mode. So you can stun lock these. Yeah, stun lock them. Best to use your secret technique. Yeah, remember to use your magic attack as well to make so enemies drop more orbs. Yeah, so you've got to be really careful getting these stun locks going. But since you kill these 2 enemies, run over to the right, ready to stun lock this big guy as soon as he drops in. That's remember, down, up, and attack when your last hit lands. Yeah, there you go. So, down, up, attack, attack. Down, up, attack, attack. Yeah, I think that's the timing if I remember. Yeah, just after she does the final attack and goes through the enemy, that's when you press attack again yourself to follow up. So once you beat him, yes, I stun locked him with secret technique. I found the sacred flute. Right, going to give that back down to Sexy Jubei. I'm sure he'll like that lovely gift from us. So we trace the steps all the way back up the Bridge of Darkness, all the way back through the water tank room, the other water room with the glass floor, hall of equipment, ritual room, and the hall of horrible paintings. Then back to Sexy Jubei on this beach. Right, yes, here we are. So yes, in the water room, climb back up the ladder. Avoid all the enemies, just leave them to it for the time being. Yes, through here. Right, through the equipment room. There's going to be a little scene in here a bit later in the game. involving OU. Not in this part, in part 4. Yes, in the 4th playthrough, they'll be seen in that room involving OU. So again, spinning enemies, I'm going to try block if I can in time. Yeah, they're in my way. You can normally knock them down if you do an attack. Providing they're stood up. Right, so yes to the beach.
Jubei.
And here she is. I'm back, Jubei. I got your secret flute for you. Right, so once you're done, come into stream, back into the entrance hall. You'll get her red soul bracelet as well. Yes, and above my head there should be some orbs. They're not showing up. Yeah, I need the orange necklace. Yeah, I don't know why they're not showing. Bit of a, oh, there they are, finally. Don't know why I have to kind of like pause and unpause. But yeah, sleep them red souls, guys, and then coming here into the entrance hall. Head forward and grab that new weapon from the shrine. This is the hammer, the final weapon of the, well, there's one more, but that's kind of like a hidden weapon. But yes, grab that weapon, guys, the hammer. You'll get a trophy, tremor hammer, and then come through this door into the Hall of Horrible Paintings. After this, go through a ritual room. You have to destroy this tentacle enemy first. Yeah, then once you kill that cabbage, you can sneak past, guys, and we'll enter the next room. So in the ritual room, there'll be a floating orb near the middle, which you can suck up if you're using the orange necklace. And there'll be kind of like, at the side of the room, there's these like breakables. They kind of look like they're alive. You can actually absorb souls from these. Yeah, see on the left there? They're kind of like breakables, and it's got like little like arms coming out. It's like 6 arms or so. Yeah, so you can break them and absorb souls. But yeah, grab that medicine around the back. Yeah, around the back there. So you absorb the souls, you got the medicine around the back, and then come into this room next. Now in this room, attack the enemies at the end, and then eventually Magoichi will spawn to help you. Yep, and then once Magoichi spawns, of course, we need to help him kill all the enemies. Don't leave too early, otherwise you'll decrease the bonds. Right, it's just been knocked down, so we're going to help him back up. Or what's that me that got knocked down? Yeah, we're making our way back down near to where Oyu went. You remember? She went down there to grab that sacred flute for us. Yeah, we want to go down and smash that yellow magic seal by using that hammer weapon. Because yeah, the hammer will break any yellow seals. Now you can go down to Bridge of Darkness where Oyu went, because there's a hidden chest down there which you can find with the green necklace equipped. But all it's got inside it is ammo for your gun, so we don't need it. I never use my gun really at all, not in playthrough 1. So there's no point going all the way down there, just get something we're never going to use. So yes, come this door next into the into that room with the floor, glass floor and the water. Yeah, it's just above that water tank. Right, then once you come down here, guys, in the water tank room, Oyu will spawn in, give you a helping hand. We're going to help her kill all the enemies. There'll be 2 cabbage tentacles in here. So yeah, take out cabbages and the vegetable lizard enemies. Take them all out. The hammer has quite a good magic attack because it spawns like a quake from the floor, which hits every enemy. Yeah. The floor will kind of burst out beneath each enemy. Yeah, it was quite good because it kind of auto locks onto them. You don't have to be close by, but it does use a lot of magic. But it'll be better once we full upgrade it later. We're going to absorb all the souls, of course. Yeah, the tentacle enemies drop a lot. Yeah, smash this yellow seal when I can. Problem with this one is when you go to attack it, you normally lock onto another enemy. So you have to get rid of most of the enemies first. But we have to anyway because Oyu's with us and we do not want her bond to decrease. Yeah, so we've got another tentacle enemy here. Do not climb up the ladder yet. And as you can see, just behind him in the corner, guys, is some floating orbs, which we'll suck up in a second. So yeah, with tentacles the only enemy remaining, you can just unlock them, guys, by keep attacking the tentacles. That's it. Grab that circle key on the floor. Yeah, the circle key was on the floor. It was not dropped by the enemy. It's just sitting there on the floor, shining. Yeah, absorb all the souls which the enemy drops. And once all the enemies are dead, talk to Oyu just to make sure. And then go up that ladder, get a shortcut back to Ritual Room. And then go through this door, guys, back into the Hall of Horrible Paintings. Yes, and then back into the entrance. When you get back into the entrance hall, a cutscene will trigger between Ike and Magoichi. And we're going to come over here now. Now there's no enemies, so we can absorb that red orb above the shrine. Yes, and come to a save point and save game. Now what we're going to do, we're going to level up every weapon to level 2. So the burrito is max already, but the sword, the glaive and the hammer, we're going to upgrade them to level 2. I actually meant to do this. Did I mean to do this? Yeah, I think I meant to do this before the what's the name of the boss? The boss before we kind of went to the beach. You know that boss just before the shield? I meant to do this just before, but I completely forgot to do it. Yeah, I mean, we're doing the text guide. It just helps it so when you do mass attacks, you do more damage, but it's not a big deal. So, save your game. That's it, 2.5 hours. We've got about an hour and a half left to go. Right, so in this corridor, go to the document on the right. That's the elevator instructions. Yeah, so grab that document, guys. Come around the corner. Now you have to use a glaive weapon here. You have to use a tornado. So grab that magic liquid. Yes, and then come onto the little elevator and use your magic attack. The tornado will get the elevator working. There you go. Go down. I wonder if that magic liquid can respawn. Yeah, then we go down, loot that map from that chest on the side. That's it. And then go through a fire door. At the end here, there will be a floating orb you can see. Absorb it quickly if you can. Go through this door. You might want to leave it because, as you can see, you almost get killed in the process. And to be honest, that's not a lot of souls. I don't know why I'm absorbing them souls. They don't really give you too much in the long run. But yeah, I'm just trying to show you where they all are. But yeah, I'm thinking that magic liquid respawns. Oh yeah, loot this chest. You want to open it. It's a puzzle box. Okay, so the solution for this one, guys. Yep, so it's number 12, number 2, and number 6. The solution was number 12, number 2, and number 6. Remember, clockwise, the very first one will be arrow 1, then from there it'll be like arrow 2, arrow 3, arrow 4. So press number 12, number 2, and number 6. Climb this ladder, yes, in there, you get a new weapon. Climb this ladder, come all the way to the end, guys, and enter this room. Yeah, so in here, you can absorb the magic to get all your magic back. Grab that document, the Guildenstern's book. Yeah, grab that document there, guys. Then round back here is a unique mushrooms. We don't need them, but I'm showing you where they are. Yes, unique mushrooms round the back. Now, for this puzzle, top left wants to be number 1. Top right wants to be number 4. Bottom left wants to be 13. Bottom right wants to be 16. Middle right wants to be 7, and middle left wants to be 10. Done. You get a trophy for that as well. Solved all number puzzle boxes. There's only 2 of them. But yes, you get a trophy. Story related, of course. Right, and now we're going to retrace our steps back into that room where the crates were moving overhead. Yeah, so sorry, back to that magic liquid. Because you need magic in order to make that lift work, I wonder if that magic liquid respawns. I've only thought about it right now. Yeah, I've not thought about it since. I don't know. I can't really see it happening because if you need magic, you just got to go and kill an enemy, surely. But yeah, no, it's just funny they put magic liquid right near where you need magic. It's as if it's respawns in a way. I don't know. But yes, climb this ladder and grab and use the golden key on that slot. That will stop all these conveyors. That's it. You can hop across. So use golden key on that first one. Use the circle key on this one. That's it, and then go through. Once you go through, you'll get another. Well, sorry, you won't get a cutscene. I'm thinking about a later playthrough. But yes, come in here, grab that document on the floor. Yes, Tokichiro's memo. Now, for this puzzle, press them in this order. So from left to right, press number 2, press number 4, press number 5, press number 3, press number 1, press number 2, press number 4, press number 3. That'll match them all up. Of course, the bottom needs to match the top. So number 2, 4, 5, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3. Right, up here on the roof, go left and absorb the souls, which you can see floating in the sky to the corner. I'm going to equip the green necklace here because as you can see, a hidden chest will appear. There it is. Hidden chest, normal bullets. I'm never going to use them, but I'm showing you that there is a hidden chest on our way. So go back to the orange necklace, make way around this inner walkway, guys, and go down into the star tower. We're going to be taking control of EK in a second. So you've got a puzzle box here on the left. So for this one, yes, the solution It's number 2, number 4, number 6, number 8, number 1, number 7. Yep, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 7. You'll get a talisman. Talismans are good. You don't get many in the game, but they make it so when you die, it'll ask you if you want to revive one time only, and it will refill your health as well. So just keep them for emergency. I mean, try and keep it till the end if you can. Right, come down the bottom, of course, absorb the souls on the way down. Loot this chest for a green wedge. Yes, I'm going to smash them pots. I don't know why, nothing in them. Right, and then save my game. Yes, if there's no enemies in this room, then you know you've triggered EK's quest. If there is enemies, you've messed it up and it's not going to trigger. But when you try to exit, yes, EK should appear. There'll be a cutscene and he's going to help you get out. He's got to go and find the key, the snake key. Yeah, like I say, if this event doesn't trigger, then you've messed him up somewhere. But yeah, grab the map from that chest. Loot this silver chest for the yellow soul bracelet for EK. That's it. Come outside here. Yes, come around here. All these quests, we pretty much do them all again except for Magarichi. Yeah, loot that chest there for the cherry blossom key. Then unlock this door from the side and go through. You're going to find yourself back in a earlier area. Yeah, we do EK's quest again. We do EK's quest again. And we do Kotaro's. But Magarichi's we only do at the one time. Right, so come all the way down the spiral steps. At the bottom will be our silver chest, if you remember from the start of the game. And inside it's going to be, yes, a medicine. So grab that medicine. Yes, and his special throwing weapon, press L2, he's got 30. He lobs like little cards, a bit like Gambit. And you press the button again to make him detonate. Yeah, so as an enemy runs away, you can lob a card between his cheeks, detonate it, and it blow his cheeks apart. Yeah, or any other use you can find him for. So once back at the top, head around the back of the spiral steps, the entrance, and go through this door at the back. Yeah, you know you go through castle. We were here earlier. Should bring back some fond memories. Yes, go through this door at the back behind the big robot. And then we'll enter the small door on the right. Avoid the cabbage enemy. Yeah, I don't have time to fight vegetables. Right, on the left here, grab the Neo Protector. That's an armor piece. Loot this chest for a crescent key. Grab a purple document on there. That's humans as foods, or enemies as food, hence a cabbage. Yeah, and this puzzle box. Now, solution for this is 11, 1, 4. 11, 1, 4. There we go, nice and easy. In there, you'll find a magic jewel. And you also want to grab this document on the left. That's the artwork. Sorry, it's not a document, it's a picture. But still, it's artwork number 12. Now we're going to make our way back to the lake house. So back outside, through this room as well. Yeah, back to the lake garden. So go straight to the end, go left, and first door we unlocked earlier. Yeah, so once in the lake garden, now we have the key. We're going to go forward to the next fork, and then we're going to go left. Yeah, I'm going to equip that Neo Protector. Yeah, don't fork around. Yeah, go left here quickly, guys. Yeah, and open that door with the crescent key. Go through a door straight opposite. Again, straight opposite. And guess what? Straight opposite again. And now, we're going to go straight ahead, but now we're going to go left and then go in the opposite door. So slightly different. It's very, very slight variation, but that variation can make a hell of a lot of difference, guys. Now in here, behind the waterfall, loot that silver chest to find the whole bird. Equip that. That's a new weapon for EK. Now he can do a little bit more damage when he attacks enemies. When he puts all his weight behind it, which is a lot. Yeah, right. Enter the door at the end. Be quick because the archers try and shoot you from the rooftops. Now in here, go left, and let's document the hunting schedule opposite that save point. Yeah, grab a hunting book, guys. Save your game if you want to. And then once you've done so, head down the steps and get in the boat. Yeah, I don't know where this boat takes you. Probably to across a lake, maybe. Right, up the steps. Enter the room at the top. Now we're going to grab 3 documents in here, and then we need to kill every enemy. There's more enemies on hard mode in here, by the way. Yeah, take out these spinning enemies. Right, yeah, so this big guy, you want to stun lock him with your secret technique. Yep, so again. Now, secret technique with each character is slightly different, the timing, in order to do that extra attack. You have to do that extra attack, otherwise you won't quite stun lock him. And this dude does a hell of a lot of damage. Yep, he hits you very, very hard. Look at that, he almost flattened me. Yeah, luckily that last attack didn't actually hit me. Yeah, knocked him out, that's it. But nice, you get a nice bunch of HP back afterwards. But yeah, he'll drop a snake key. Once got that, going to grab all his documents. So you've got a golden evil statue documents. Yes, you've got the artwork number 13. And you've also got the book of 14 Brus. Yeah, grab them 2 documents and the artwork. Make sure you grab them all, guys. Now we've got a snake key, we can head back to Sexy Jubei and we can free him. And I can see what everybody is talking about. Yeah, it's sexiness. Let's go and have a good look. Right, up here, I'm going to absorb this. Yeah, come down them steps back then. It can be a bit tricky for enemies at the bottom. I normally use magic attack, and then I think if you run an attack as EK, he does like a sweeping attack, and it'd be quite good for clearing them all out. Yes, run and attack, and I think you do like a sweeping. I think it's run and attack. So again, door at the end. Yeah, we're back there again, guys. Go through the exit opposite. Yep, exit opposite again. Yep, again. Now in this room, with a fork, go left. Yep, back into this corridor. Yeah, making our way back to Sexy Jubei. Yep, and once we get control back, we're going to go and do another one of them arenas. Yeah, with a green wedge coming up. There's 4 in total, so we've got 2 more to do. Yeah, so you get yellow soul bracelet once you take control back of Sexy Jubei. Right, save your game. Enhance. Now, if you can, get a Senpimara to level 3. If you can, it's going to make this next part a lot easier. I can't quite get there. Never mind. Hopefully, I was hoping I could, but I can't. So I'm going to save my game. Yeah, I mean, if you just want to farm some enemies a little bit to get up to the max, it'll really help. Because you'll find, yeah, some orbs floating in the sky there to the right, guys. Absorb them. Break this magic seal. I think you need a sword. That's it. Use the sword to break that one. And head inside. In this room, grab a document. That's it. That's Tokichiro's diary. And you've got artwork over here as well. Yep, artwork number 11. And then go through a portal. You need to use the green wedge to unlock this one. And go inside. So there's a lot more floors in this one. I'll tell you in a second. There's 10 floors. And in the 4th one, there's 20. So you've got 5, then you've got 10, and then you've got 20. Yeah, so if you keep doing your special attack with this weapon, look how fast it hits. And it does 4 hits as well. Yeah, this is what I'm basically doing as Jubei in the arenas. Yeah, just keep spamming your secret technique with this weapon, guys. Like I said, if you've got level 3, great, because you'll kill enemies a lot quicker, it'll be a lot better. I could only get to level 2, unfortunately, so I'm not quite killing them as quick as what I wanted to. Yes, use your magic attack when you can, of course. That's good when you've got a lot of smaller enemies around you. It'll suck them all up and damage them all at once. And with the magic attack, that'll also do more damage if I got to level 3. I'm going to try to keep all your magic consumables for the final realm near the end of the game, the final phantom realm. Yeah, because that one's got 20 floors. It's of course a little bit more tricky, so I like to save my magic liquid for that one, so I can pretty much just almost use my magic attacks for the whole of that arena. I mean, not all the time. If I've got weak enemies, I just use this secret technique. But yeah, so I can use magic attacks without too much problem. Makes that one go a lot easier, because the final one can be quite hard, mainly because you can't use your necklaces. When you get this back necklace, honestly, it's awesome when you get it. Basically, any attack will be a critical attack, so you just attack normally, it'll be critical. You will instant kill almost all enemies, and you'll always get loads of orbs. The downfall is it eats your HP, so when you attack with a black necklace, yes, it's automatically critical, but it takes your HP down. So you've got to be very careful, but you get HP back so quick from using it, it's not a big problem. But of course, if you miss too much and get hit, you could be dead. Because something with black necklace, if you just keep spamming attack, it won't always do a critical attack. You have to attack, then wait a moment, attack, wait a moment, in order for it to work every time. But yes, remember for this, just keep doing this secret technique with this weapon. It works really well. Remember to press attack at the end of it to do an extra combo. Yeah, just use a magic jewel. I forgot that I collected. Right, so tornado, yeah, when you got loads of these smaller enemies, tornado works really well. So release, there's 5 of them. If I go in the middle, use tornado. Look at that, hopefully kill them all at once. If I had level 3 max, yes, I probably would have. Yeah, remember, if you want to, you can always switch to other weapons as well, and then use magic attacks on them. Because you know that magic fountain we passed earlier is EK. We'll be passing that soon as Sexy Jubei, so he could get all his magic back from that magic fountain. Right, let's continue. So we've got these annoying enemies. That's it, suck them up with your tornado. You will be able to get, there'll be a chest on level 8 with medicine inside, and on level 10 we'll have a chest with a purple medicine, perfect medicine, purple medicine, and the purple necklace. Purple necklace, it makes it so your magic attacks consume less magic, yeah, which is good for a boss later. There's a boss later which just sits in the sky doing nothing, and you can't hit him, but specific magic attacks can, for example a tornado. So we kind of use that, but with a purple necklace you can do magic attacks more often before you run out of MP. Yeah, the purple realm, the final realm, is going to be very similar, guys. Just keep spamming the secret technique with this weapon. Yeah, so I'm going to use my tornado in the middle there. Works really nice with these dudes. Yeah, now I've got no bloody magic power left. It's a shame we can't use a black necklace here. I love that black necklace. You're going to see how good it is later. It's awesome. Being able to critical attack on every single hit without any timing whatsoever. Well, pretty much. It's really good. I hope the new one coming out 26 plays very similar to this. I mean, just how it's kind of planned and rooted and how the combat works and the pacing of the game and whatnot and unlockables. Yeah, I hope it all works very similar. Yeah, and they've not made it, and they don't make it like an RPG. I like it like this. You know, kind of a little bit Resident Evil based with the unlockables and Metroidvania elements, I guess, and item management. Yeah, I'm hoping they keep it the same. So you've got more of them bloody annoying. I'm trying to think of the name of them. There's another what game? Oh, Blasphemous 2, I think it was. I mean, most games kind of have enemies similar to that. I mean, Persona has an enemy near it like it. I forget the name of that one now. Trying to think of it, I really can't remember their names. I mean, they don't have that mouth in the middle like that one does. The little vagina in the middle. But yeah, Persona has a similar enemy looking like that. Blasphemous 2 had one very similar. Right, but the nice thing is, because they absorb all the souls from enemies, and I don't think they disappear, but I think they do despawn eventually, them enemies and you lose all the souls. But yes, there's a chest there. So that chest will have a medicine sight. I'm going to try to focus on the big guy first. And secret technique should stun lock him. Yeah, so if you wait for these to start spinning and then attack, you should be able to critical, like that, kind of. Yeah, I love these secret techniques that stun lock enemies. Yeah, if you can critical them guys, they'll drop more HP. Right, let's grab that medicine before we leave. Right, so there's 2 more floors left, I think. Yes, we've got floor 9 and floor 10, and that should be it. Enemies do get a bit stronger on floor 9 and 10. Yeah, they do more damage and they have more health. You have to be more careful now. Look how much damage he did. Well, just 2 little slashes with his sword. I mean, even the smaller guy did quite a bit of damage. Yeah, this is why I needed my max upgrades on this weapon. But it's still sunlocked just as easy as all the rest. No, not there yet, so a few more to go. I have wrote down how many enemies on the text guide. I probably should have mentioned it actually. So on this one there should be 10 enemies. 10 enemies altogether. And on the final level there should be 8 enemies altogether. Providing I've counted right. So yes, 10 enemies here. I think that's it. Yes, on this final one there should be 8 enemies. Like I said, there'll be a chest with a perfect medicine inside. And a purple necklace. Purple medicines, they refill your HP and your magic completely. So yes, 8 enemies here. Watch out for the big guy. I think I almost died here. But yeah, you can see what the hammer does. Really good. Yep, it builds up like a quake beneath every enemy currently on the screen. And I got rid of the big guy at least. Oh, another one spawned. Yeah, look out for this guy. He almost killed me then. Yeah, don't let HP get too low, guys. I should have healed up, so I could have been killed there if I wasn't careful. You have got a talisman, remember. But you do want to try and save that, but it's not a big deal if you do want to use a talisman and do not want to do all this again. The worst thing is to get all the way to like level 20 on the other realm later and die and having to go all the way back to level 1 again. So yeah, talisman might want saving, guys, until the final realm if you get near the end. But yes, purple necklace and perfect medicine. And then leaf, that's it, that's that one done. Right, so we can finally continue the story. So that was 10 floors. Imagine how long 20 is going to take. Yeah, so back through here now. Now we're just going to go into the castle. Yeah, we're going to go into the castle and get some items using our green necklace to make some hidden chests appear. So when you come in here, you'll find Magoichi, guys, and he's going to give you that weapon. You should get a sharpshooter trophy. That's it. Now it's going to help him kill all the enemies. Yeah, before you leave. Yeah, so I'm going to be using this weapon quite a lot now. Yeah, so I really like a secret technique. So make sure you talk with him afterwards. Make sure all the enemies have been killed. Yeah, then come in here. Yeah, I'm just going to come in here because there is a orb near the top. Yeah, go down a little bit more, there it is. Now, there is a hidden chest at the bottom, but all it's got in it is bullets, and we don't want them, so I'm going to leave it. Yeah, if you go all the way to the bottom, there'll be a hidden chest, like I say. Not going to bother. Right, across here, there is some souls floating on the left, just that they see, but I'm going to leave them, not going to bother absorbing them. Right, come through here, and through this door. Through this door behind him. Yeah, there's some hidden orbs there, floating to the right of that door. Yeah, now in this passageway, yeah, you can save your game here. Yeah, but then we'll go through this doorway behind him. Yeah, be a lot of spinning enemies here, guys, to be ready to block or to counter. Yep, up the steps to the upper floor. Go through the far doorway. Now run around here and enter this room. Now it's a hidden chest here, so take out the green necklace, equip it. Yes, equip the green necklace to make a hidden chest appear. Yep, so in there we're going to find normal bullets, which we are never going to use. Yeah, so you want the... Go back to the orange necklace now, and you want the hammer. Use the hammer to break this magic seal. Right, and some goodies in this end room here. Okay, so in here, this puzzle box, you want to press number 3, number 6, number 4, number 2, number 5, and number 1. Okay, so one more time, guys. So press number 3, number 6, number 4, number 2, number 5, and number 1. That's it. You'll find that secret. And grab a medicine from the chest at the end. And that's all you want in here. Right, now come back to the collapsed floor. Go around to the far corner and you'll see a orb. That's it. Absorb it. Yes, 900 souls from that one. Then go back down the steps. And you want to enter the room with the well. Yeah, where that spirit was earlier. Yeah, come to this door underneath the steps. And at the back here, guys, is a hidden chest. This one's hidden quite well in the corner. It's hidden twice. Yeah, so use the green necklace and then loot it. You'll find a special magic liquid. Yeah, do not confuse that with the super magic liquid. They're not the same. Yeah, you've got magic liquid, you've got super magic liquid, and you've got special magic liquid. Right, so go into the corridor with a save point. Now going to make our way to where we fought the boss earlier in the game. Yeah, go through this door here, the bronze key door. Keep your green necklace on and loot this hidden chest. Yeah, green necklace, you'll find perfect medicine in there. And around the corner here, you want the orange necklace because there'll be some orbs floating, which you can grab. Yes, grab them orange orbs there by using the orange necklace. Right, come into the boss room. There'll be a tentacle enemy in here. We want to kill it in order to climb the ladder behind it because it leads us to another hidden chest with another healing item. That's it, take them all out. I probably should have upgraded this when I passed that last save point. You know, because I hadn't quite fully upgraded it yet. I could have easily done so when I went past the last save point. I should have done so. Because we'll be fully upgrading every weapon, by the way, in this playthrough. Yeah, I do that on the hard mode. Fully upgrade every weapon. Not the armour, but the weapons that I do. With the armour, fully upgrading that, ultimate mode starts you with all your armour fully upgraded. So you actually get that trophy at the start of your ultimate mode playthrough. You don't even have to spend time upgrading it or farming. Right, got it. So yes, climb this ladder behind it. That's it. In this passage, use your green necklace and you'll find a hidden chest. Yes, there it is. So in that hidden chest, you find a super magic liquid. Right, go back to the orange necklace. Climb the ladder up here to kind of get out to that courtyard. Right, and you find a soul floating over there near the roof. Go back, guys, and then make our way back, all the way back to the lake garden now. That's it, we've got everything that we wanted to get here. Yeah, head all the way back. Yeah, so watch out for spinning enemies. There's normally 1 or 2 in this room. Yeah, straight through here. Straight through these next 2 rooms until you get back outside. If you want to get some magic, if you want to refill your magic, that side room on the left there, guys, by the way, it had a magic fountain, so you can get all your magic back if you want to. Yes, down here and go through the end room. Right, now we should be back in the lake garden. Yeah, so we're going into the demon cave in a second. Yeah, this demon cave is a little bit annoying actually. Very narrow corridors. Narrow corridors and a lot of annoying enemies along the way, which are quite tricky to run past. Yeah, so smash that magic seal with your spear. Come in here, guys, loot the chest on the left for the gourd. A gift which we are never going to use, and then enter this portal at the end. So once you're in the demon cave, use the save point. There'll be a chest over here on the left. Loot that for medicine. Like I say, save your game if you want to. Grab the medicine. Yep, and then make your way forward into the next room. Yeah, so a lot of the NPCs have been turned stone. So you get Tokichiro's memo, because now you're going to take control of Magarichi. Yes, you get Tokichiro's memo as you gain control of him. Do that silver chest on your left and grab the green soul bracelet. I think it was green. Right, so in this room, yes, you just want to run through here. Yes, run through that room there. Yes, run through this room as well. Basically, just keep running through until you get to the canyon. And Magarichi's L2 throwable is like a little flash bomb, but it's not really good at all. It just kind of stuns your enemies briefly around you, but it doesn't really stun them that well either. So in this room, I'm going to come to a distance. I'm going to hold R1 to take my weapon out, and just keep pressing square, guys, to shoot them all. That's it. That's all you got to do with Magarichi, because his close range combat is really bad. Yeah, he's not good in close quarters. You've got to stand at distance and shoot them all, guys. That's it. You've got firearm and unlimited ammo, so make sure you use it. Yeah, you can use magic attack. Your magic attack will buff your weapon, so you fire more often. And I think it's this weapon. If you hold triangle, do magic attack, you can actually hold a button in to just make it automatic. Yeah, you can just hold square. Like I say, you have to use magic attack to buff it, and then hold square to do automatic. That's it. Once you got rid of the smaller enemies, it'll be a lot easier because you'll be able to almost stun the cabbage on the lever. Yeah, this bit will be a lot quicker next time. Remember, this hard playthrough is the worst one there is to do. The rest of them, you're going to be like very overpowered. This weapon you get right at the end of the game, like literally almost right at the end. You get it for completing the final Phantom Realm. The problem is, when you get the weapon, there's only 2 bosses left. There's like almost no normal enemies. So for some reason it gives you like a really powerful weapon, but right at the end of the game. The only way you can use it on a new game is by using the ultimate mode, because the ultimate mode makes it so you start the game with that weapon. And the weapon is mega strong, guys. You can just spam triangle, kill all enemies or all bosses within a few hits. It's mega good. But yeah, unfortunately, when you're actually playing properly, you don't get it until at the end of the game.
Feel my power.
So yeah, if you use your magic attack, guys, to buff your weapon and then hold it in, as you can see, you just fire kind of automatically.
Feel my power.
But it's not great. I mean, this weapon, Magarichi, is kind of weak. Yeah, that's good. So I think it kind of stuns enemies constantly as well, as long as you keep shooting. I mean, if they get a chance to get an attack in, yes, but when you buff yourself, they don't normally get a chance. You keep hitting them. Right, so got the cabbage finally. Yeah, once you have eaten the cabbage, push the lever down to lower the bridge and go through that far passage. Right, so in here, yes, just going to save my game. I am in the demon cave entrance. Yes, in here, loot that chest for the demon cave map. And also loot this chest over here. This one's kind of hidden. But yes, in there, you'll find the Rasha gloves. That's some armor for Magoichi. I'm going to equip them. Just increase my defense slightly. Right, come through this far passage. Yeah, make way through here. You've got a little battle coming up where you have to kill the enemies. Yeah, this room here. Because as you can see, there'll be a barrier on each side. Now, there's some very, very large enemies here. And the best way I find to do this is just stay by this door, guys. And just keep shooting them. They are off screen due to the annoying camera angles. But if you just keep firing, you lock onto them automatically. And if they get too close, you need to run to the far end. Yeah, you can't see, so just absorb souls occasionally, guys. That's it, like I say, if they get too close, run to the far end. Yeah, these spinning enemies, if you're not careful already, they'll stun you. But yeah, they die pretty quick, and yeah, you've got a big red enemy. But if you keep shooting him, you can keep him away. That's it, like so. There's probably got more spinning enemies to come yet, so make sure you're ready for them. Yeah, there you go, another spinning enemy. Right, yeah, watch it. Remember, them big red guys can do a lot of damage. Yeah, once you kill the Red Hulk, probably still got some spinning enemies to kill. He dropped loads of souls. There you go, somehow I avoided that. Yeah, normally the red dude is the last guy for me, but for some reason I've killed him before the rest. You know once you've got them all, of course, because the barrier behind you will disappear. Yeah, it will dissipate. And then we can finally head forward through the room and escape. So many spinning enemies. Is that it? Hopefully. Finally, wow. Yeah, so many there. That's the only time you have to actually fight the enemies in that room. Everybody else, you can just run straight through it. Yeah, just with Magoichi, it spawns a battle. Right, so loot that chest next, in this room. In there you'll find the flamethrower and fuel, which is actually quite good. You just don't get much use for it. Yeah, grab that great powder tube. Once you've got that, you'll get a trophy, guys. Tokichiro's mistake. Get a cutscene as well. Now, once you've got it, you want to head back, all the way back the way it just came, unfortunately. Yeah, because the other way, there's a magic seal blocking it, and of course, we can't attack it with the weapons we have. We have to use Jubai, his weapons. So yeah, we have to go all the way back. Now, on the way back, yes, I know I'm quite fidgety, keep moving around. Yeah, on the way back, there'll be a little cutscene. Yeah, there'll be a little cutscene, and that great power tube we just got, it'll actually get taken from you by one of them annoying flying blob enemies. Yeah, and you have to keep chasing in between rooms, unless you can kill it quick enough. You can kill it in the first visit if you're quick enough, but most of the time, I can't. Yep, so use great powder tube on that dude. He'll give you a medicine. Yes, that great powder tube, it doesn't look like it, but that's what you actually use to free your friends when they turn to stone. Yes, use great powder tube on him, guys, to turn him back to normal. That's it, save your game. And then coming here back into that canyon where the bridge was. Okay, so in a minute, there it is, cutscene. He's going to nick our great powder tube. So you want to use the flamethrower. And do not hold the button down, because of course, if you do, the flamethrower will run out of fuel really quick. All you want to do is hold R1 and press the button slowly, but but repeat it. So just press it, just keep pressing it, but not too fast. That's it, and then it will keep burning. If you hold it in, yeah, you have to keep hitting it like this. That's it. So I keep pressing the button. That's it. Keep it in the blob. It looks like it's not working, but it is actually attacking him. That's it. And once defeated him, he'll drop the great powder tube. There it is. And we're good to go now. Yeah, I bloody hate these enemies. Right, so I thought I went the wrong way then. But yeah, it's just making our way back now to Sexy Jubei. We're going to free him. Yes, by using a great powder tube on him. And you actually need the great powder tube to continue the story as well. So although this was kind of tied to Magarichi's events, you have to get his great powder tube to reach the door later, so it's being blocked by 2 statues. Right, so use it on Sexy Jubei. Yep, just stand near him, guys, and use a great powder tube. And you'll be back on control of him. Right, that is all the little side quests done now as well. Yes, so you'll get the green soul bracelet after doing that. Yes, look how many healing items we've got. We've got loads. Yeah, so use a great powder tube on the statue behind Sexy Jubei, and he'll give you medicine once you free him. Right, going to head back this way. Yes, and we're going to head into this room over here. Now we're going to use the great powder tube on this guy blocking the exit. That's it, free him. He'll give you another secret medicine. Use that, go forward, loot this puzzle box. So this puzzle box, yes, the solution. Yes, the solution is 6, 7, 5, 4, and 1. 6, 7, 5, 4, and 1. That's the solution. You'll get a power jewel in there. A bit further along will be another chest. In there is a herb. Yes, grab that one. Yes, I'm going to use that power jewel. Remember, if you need to heal, you can always use the white necklace if you don't mind just standing still for a few minutes, providing you've got plenty of time. Right, so once you're done, make your way back to the initial room we spawned in. Use the portal to get back up to the surface, guys. Right, and let's go. So come outside here, back to the back to the lakeside path, I think it is, or the Watchman's Passage. Yes, enter this doorway here. You'll get a cutscene with Magarichi. We need to save his life. We're going to kill these mermans. Yeah, we'll be coming across a magic fountain in a second, so don't worry about using up all your magic. That's it, just quickly help free Magarichi. That's it, absorb all the souls, because sometimes you have to get them all before the cutscene will trigger. Right, so once you've helped him, yes, absorb these red orbs in the corner, and then go through his doorway. In this room, make way to the end. That enemy there almost always attacks as I approach him, so I just dupe back and then run back past him. Yeah, absorb the souls from there if you want to. You don't have to. There will be a farm coming up soon, guys, and it gets you souls much, much quicker. So if I'm honest, I probably should have left them, most of them little deposits, but I just want to show you where they were. The best deposit with the orange necklace is in that poison corridor, you know, after that boss with the umbrella. Yeah, that's the best one, so I think get like 2,000 in there. But here is a hidden chest, guys, so use your green necklace to make a hidden chest appear, and inside will be a medicine. Grab that medicine, and then come this fire door. Yeah, I've no idea what's going on here. Yeah, they're surrounding me, I can't go anywhere. Right, finally got past them all. Right, so in here, in the waterfall room, we're just going to head straight past the waterfall. Yeah, be quick, guys, so you don't get too wet. That's it, let's take all this magic power from that magic fountain, and I'm going to save my game. Yeah, we can equip the orange necklace, because down here is going to be another hidden red orb. So now I'm going to finally upgrade my Senpamaru to max. Yeah, I should have done that a long, long time ago. Yeah, save my game. What are we on? 3 hours, 12 minutes. Yeah, almost there. The longest part to go yet is that final Phantom Realm. Yeah, so that magic orbs is all the way, sorry, the orb, the red souls, all the way to the far end of the lake. Absorb them, guys, and then get in the boat. Come to the top. I'm going to take out the cabbage. So you can just keep spamming your Senpamaro secret technique. Yeah, now you actually see, now on max, I'm doing a lot more damage. I've already taken out a tentacle enemy. Yeah, it's next stream, we're coming on straight past it. Yeah, go straight past the enemies. Yeah, go straight into the corner, guys. Hopefully get past them before they attack. In here, use the, well, first you can absorb the souls above the statues. Yes, and then use your great powder tube to free them. Talk to them again, guys, and you'll get secret medicine. There you go. Come through this door. Yep, now we've got another little puzzle here. Yeah, so for this one, I've kind of split this one down in 3 parts to make it a bit easier. So press 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yep, then it's 3, 4, 6, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3. Then it's 4, 5, 7, 6, 4, 5, 3, 4. Once a minute, you'll get that trophy. I didn't mean to go outside. Yep, you actually need to go in this portal next. That's going to take us to Oni's place. Yeah, the blood pond. Once spawn in, come up here, take out the cabbage enemy. This cabbage enemy only spawns on hard difficulty, I believe. Yeah, take him out. It's all by himself anyway. So I guess he's a good source to get some souls anyway. Yeah, we'll take him out. As you see on the right there was a floating orb and on the right. Absorb that. Make sure you've got an orange necklace to make it appear. Loot the chest to find a special magic liquid. Yep, and then go through this doorway. Right, in this passage, you know, 3 fossilized bones. Yeah, it's a red orb floating in the middle there as well. Absorb that. This door here, with the kind of like bony fingers on it, you're going to use the 3 fossilized bones inside it. That's it. Now open the door. Inside is the black necklace. Equip it straight away and look how powerful it is. But first you have to solve this puzzle. So the puzzle, press them in this order: 3, 6, 9, 11. Yep, 3, 6, 9, 11. That's it, black necklace. Look how good this is. Equip it straight away and kill the next few enemies with it. Yeah, so when you use this, you want to just use the normal sword, the burrito. Yeah, and don't spam it, just like press it once, wait a moment, press it again, wait a moment. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, it's awesome. Right, and here near the fire door, equip the green necklace because it will make a hidden chest appear. Yes, equip the green necklace, get a secret medicine. That's it, go back to the black necklace now. Come this doorway. And you'll find Magrichi waiting for you. We're going to do the map from that chest. That should be the final map, guys, and you'll get a trophy map. Maniac, you absolute maniac you are. You found all the maps. Crazy. But yeah, save your game afterwards. That's it. Now, on this dialogue choice coming up, you want to choose sword. Yes, choose sword. Yes, because if not, it will not trigger this next event. So? Yes, choose sword, and come to this room with him. Yeah, so we need to beat him basically. So if he gets 0 kills during this little challenge with him, yeah, if he gets 0 kills, you'll get a magic liquid. Yeah, but if he gets 1 or 2 kills, if he gets more than like a few, I think, you only get a secret medicine. Secret medicine is probably better actually, but yeah, if you get 0 kills, I think get magic liquid. Any more, you get secret medicine as a reward. But yes, using black necklace, guys, and look how quick we're killing the enemies. As you can see, it does knock my HP down, but because they all drop health once you kill them with critical attack, you get it back straight away, which is nice. Yeah, of course, remember, the more you can absorb at once, the more you're going to get from it. So, if you can, try to absorb the souls at the last minute. And if you come to the front of the statue and equip the orange necklace, there's some hidden orbs at the top. There it is on this wing. Absorb them souls. And what we want to do now is we want to farm enemies in this room, guys, until we get to 42,000 experience. Yeah, red souls, 42,000. Yeah, so talk to Magoichi afterwards. Get a secret medicine, hopefully. Like I say, if you got 0, you might get magic liquid. If not, you'll get that. But yeah, make sure you talk to him afterwards, get the reward, and then come back in. Now we're going to farm the enemies. So we've got black necklace. Look how many red souls I get from this room alone, just from this specific encounter. Look how many I'm getting. But yeah, what I try and do now, like I say, I'm trying to get up to 42,000. Yeah, when you come back in after this one, it's always just spinning enemies by the way, so it's not as fast after this. It's fast before because they're big guys, but yeah, now it's not going to be as fast. So all we're going to keep doing, guys, is keep coming in, going out, coming in, until we get 42,000. So just keep doing what we're doing. Of course, using black necklace, killing enemies really fast. Remember, don't spam it, otherwise it don't quite work as well. You can almost spam it, but sometimes it don't quite work. But yeah, look how quick we're building it. You know, I don't even need to edit this out. It's going to be so quick. But yeah, 42,000. The reason being is because 42,000 we can max upgrade every weapon with where we're currently at. The hammer, by the way, it takes a little bit more than the rest to max upgrade it. Yeah, everywhere else is normally level 2 costs 9,000 and level 3 costs 18,000. But yeah, the hammer, it costs about, to go from level 2 to 3, it's about 20,000, 21, it's a bit more. But yes, once 42, come to the next room, guys, go to the fork, go right, go to the end, use the green necklace after you kill that enemy, and underneath him will be a hidden chest. Inside there is some normal bullets. Go back to black necklace, remember, because you want it killing everybody, apart from bosses. But you'll see how easy this makes the bosses coming up as well. Okay, so come down this next path, and this puzzle box, the code is 46110. 46110. In there, you're going to find a magic jewel. So we're going to use that. We only need one more of each, by the way, and we're going to get a trophy for that. So yes, kill that big dude who tries to block your way. He'll get back up, just knock him back down. That's it, go back to the main fork, and now take the remaining path. The next fork, go left. Yes, follow this path to the end, you'll find a chest with a herb inside it. An enemy will spawn behind you, try and scare you by appearing from behind. Again, we're just going to knock him back down and kill him with one single blow. Right, now take the last final path. The camera angles are very awkward in this labyrinth for some reason. But yes, at the very end, you'll find a path leading to an elevator. Remember to use your glaive weapon and use tornado guys to trigger it. Right in here, you'll find something sparkling on the floor. It's a scarlet key. Make sure you grab that scarlet key. We need it. Also, equip your green necklace, because here is a hidden chest containing a medicine. Yeah, grab the medicine. That's it. Go back to your black necklace, of course. There's no way I'm giving that thing up. Yeah, we come through this far door. You are now in Onigashima. Yeah, come into the entrance. You remember this place from earlier. We're going all the way back to where we got the golden key. I think it was a golden key. But yeah, come over to save point, guys. Now fully upgrade everything. If you are max for the burrito and the glaive and level 2 for the spear and the hammer, 42 should be enough to fully upgrade whatever's remaining. Yeah, 42,000 should be enough. Right, and you'll get a trophy. Check out my collection. Yeah, look at Sexy Jubai's collection. Yeah, all fully upgraded. There we go. Like I say, we're not going to do armor. Imagine how much you'd have to farm to do armor as well. Yes, a lot. Right, so come all the way around this corridor. Go back on the elevator. It should already be working. Yeah, go down here. Yeah, again, very, very close to the end now, guys. Like I say, we're probably about 15 minutes away from the end. but what's going to take a long time is that final phantom realm. You know, I'm tempted to skip it. So I'm tempted to fast forward them, but I've shown the rest. I've shown the other three, so I need to show this one. This one is actually a bit harder because it's 20 floors. Yeah, so all the way along here, down this ladder again, through this doorway. You got magic there if you want to absorb it, and you want to use your scarlet key on this far door, which we found earlier. Yes, use the scarlet key, guys, to unlock this door. Now, in this next room is a highly missable trophy, so be very careful. Do not go too far forward. If you go too far forward, you're going to trigger a scene. Yeah, see that room at the end? Do not go near that room, otherwise it triggers a scene. You're going to stand near this glass and hold the absorb button. Shortly, a shark will swim by. There she is. And you absorb some souls from him and get a trophy, guys. Don't even need a bigger boat. That's it. Once you've got a trophy, carrying forward, and as you can see, once you reach that small room at the end, it triggers this cutscene and then you can't get back up there. But yes, make sure you absorb the souls from the shark when it swims by, and you get that missed trophy. Right, save your game here. Yes, come to the end. Along the way, loot this chest for a secret medicine, and then also loot this chest for Gog and Dante's barrier. Yeah, loot that for the barrier. That's it, that's the document. Of course, we need all documents for a trophy. Right, come in here, trigger a scene, and another fight with this guy, Gog and Gandis. So we're going to use the Sacred Flute. That will disable his magic barrier. Now I can finally damage him. Use the Sacred Flute. Make sure you got back necklace, guys, and just keep doing critical attacks. Look how quick this kills him. And you've got to be careful because he can sometimes hit you. Got him, guys, easy. Greatest swordsman of all demons. If you say so. But yes, we've got him. We've got a respect orb. Right, I've seen harder cabbages in him. But yeah, absorb all the souls he drops. Right, in this room, the pipe room, we're going to equip the green necklace. Yeah, wrong one. Orange, not yet, a bit later. Yeah, green necklace, because just near the entrance is a hidden chest. There it is. Inside there is a secret medicine. Right, come along here, climb this ladder. Now up here, you want to keep going right, and you'll come to a chest close by. See it there? But it's behind two chimneys. Destroy the little chimneys, that's it. Wait for them to explode, and then do the chest. Inside, you'll find some medicine. Go back to the pipes, go right. Yep, and then left at the end. Here she is. Jump across, climb up. And you got this chest over here next. Yes, in there is a herb. They don't do much, but they do come in useful sometimes. Get you out of a pinch. Right, we're going to go up that middle pipe next. It's going to take us to a puzzle box. We're going to find our final power jewel in this box. Yeah, so code for this one is 6, 7, 1, 12, and finally number 2. Yeah, so 6, 7, 1, 12, and 2. That's it, power jewel. Let's use it, let's eat it, and we're going to get a trophy. Yes, top condition. Use power jewels to increase your health to maximum. Right, so back down the ladder. Now it's one path remaining. No, wrong way. Yeah, camera angle's really awkward in this section. Yeah, so hop along here. That's it, up the ladder. Where are you going, Jubai? Yeah, so once you go through this door, you're going to find yourself back in Onigashima. Yeah, so here we are. Yeah, just run past Oshu. So we owe you. Yeah, come to statue, guys, and place the orb inside it. That's it. Once you've done so, you'll spawn on the sky ship. Save your game if you need to, and come over to this device, whatever it's supposed to be, and press the button to interact with it. Now you have to rotate both of these at the same time. You can only do the right to begin with, but then you have to do them both at once, and you'll find sometimes it will stop. It stops if you do one too much, and the shutter does not go up level. Yeah, if it doesn't go up level, that's what makes it stop. So you can see as I'm raising it, sometimes I keep stopping and starting just to level it out. Yeah, if one side's going up further than the other, then it'll eventually get stuck and you have to fix it and start again. But yeah, it's quite easy.
We have no time. Hurry.
Yeah, give me a moment, she could actually help. So they're complaining at the back. Right, there we go, another cutscene. Yeah, so once you spawn in, head forward, you'll find a save point. Yeah, save game if you want to. Yep, in the machine room. Now around the corner will be the final puzzle box. So the code for this is 5, 2, 6, 8, 11 and 3. Again, 5, 2, 6, 8, 11, 3. You get a final magic jewel. Let's use it. Of course you get a trophy as well, treasure trove. That's for unlocking all the puzzle boxes. And yes, let's just use that magic jewel to get massive mana pole. Sorry, mana pool, spelled that wrong on the text guide. Yes, use magic jewels to increase your maximum magic power. Right, at the end will be magic liquid, guys. And if you've got the orange necklace, there'll be a hidden orb floating above you. There you go. Orange necklace and a magic liquid flashing on the floor. Right, come back down here and go into the double doors in the save point. Right, in this room. Yeah, so back to the black necklace. I don't think there's anything mega useful in here. So if you want, you can just run to the end. Oh, of course, no, wait. There's actually a hidden chest. Forgot about that. So yeah, defeat all the enemies in here. Remember, use black necklace. In this chest, behind these breakable barrels, you'll find a chest. There'll be a chest with medicine inside it. Right, and the hidden chest is near this far door. Yep, so go to your green necklace. Yes, there it is, and you'll find a medicine site. Yeah, so use green necklace to find that. I'm going to go back to black afterwards. So come this door, now head up this conveyor room. Depending on your difficulty, there'll be different enemies here. So there's archers on hard mode, but if you're playing on easy or normal, there'll be like big robots. But yeah, come to the cockpit. After the cutscene, interact with the flashing red panel, of course. And that'll trigger more cutscenes. Now we're going to the final area of the game. The Demon Tower. Right, so in here, as soon as you spawn in, use the green necklace and it will make a chest spawn inside your feet, your right foot. There it is. Inside that chest will be a medicine. Yeah, so make sure you grab a medicine, go back to black necklace and grab that Tokichiro's memo number 3 around the corner. That should be a final document you need and you'll get a trophy, guys. Walk-in library. Yep, Tokichiro's memo number 3. Yeah, like I say, make sure you got that medicine as well from that hidden chest. Now come in here, run to the end and go through this far door. Take out this enemy because it's normally blocking your path up steps. But round the back will be a medicine in that chest. Yes, and then continue up the steps, guys, to the upper walkway. We are 2 rooms away from the final boss. That's how close we are to it. Now come across 2 screens and enter this room here. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take out these enemies. Yeah, the Senpamaru. You want that weapon soon to take out this Soul Queen. Yeah, that enemy coming up, which I said is quite annoying because she just floats in the sky. And you can't really damage her by conventional means. Yes, grab that artwork on the bench in the corner. Artwork number 15. Yes, loot this chest for the purple wedge. Yeah, you've got a final realm coming up, but let's go do this first. Okay, so I'm going to use purple necklace because it makes everything cost less magic power. There's no point using black, so you can't reach this boss. So yes, purple necklace, stand underneath it, guys. Use the Senpamaru and just keep spamming your tornado. That's it. As you use it, absorb souls back and hopefully you can keep the magic going. Yes, and if you need to, use Oni mode. Yeah, once you run out of magic, use Oni mode if you've got it available. That's it, like so. Just keep spamming triangle to do them homing attacks. Right, absorb the souls, hopefully get some magic. I didn't. So I'm just going to use magic liquid. Right, oh lucky, just one more time. Yeah, get that trophy there, keeper of the gold scale. 50% trophies already, and we've not even done our first playthrough yet. Yeah, so use the gold scale. You have to absorb all the souls she drops. Then use the gold scale on this statue on the end of the roof. That's it. That will unlock the barrier leading us to the final boss. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go back down to the bottom. We're going to enter the next room, which is going to have the purple portal inside, and we can do the final gauntlet. Yeah, come back outside to the outer walkway. Go right and then right again. There it is. So come this doorway, guys. Now use the purple wedge on this portal. Yeah, this is the final one. Yeah, 20 floors to this. 20 floors. We have to do it. There's no way to avoid it. Yeah, wow, 20 floors. So your magic liquids, your super magic liquid and your special, you're not going to be using them ever again after this. We don't need it for anything else. To be honest, you don't really need the magic liquid for much at all. So yes, use them here. So I'm pretty much just going to use my magic attacks mostly. Yeah, we've got all weapons on max, so we're going to be doing more damage, which is nice. So yes, once you kill them all, go through the portal to head up to the next floor. So this floor, there's going to be 9 enemies. I tried to let you know how many enemies to expect. So yes, 9 enemies on this floor. We still have to do Kotaro's side quest again later, but we only have to do the 2 Phantom Realms that he's got, and he's only got 5 levels in this, so they're not too bad. Yeah, we're not doing this one again. Right, so this one, it's just level 3. There's 9 enemies in this one again. This is level 3. Yeah, 9 enemies again. Remember, do not be shy to use your magic consumables. We're not going to be using them again at all after this arena. Yeah, so use all your magic from all your weapons before you use it, because remember, when you use a magic consumable, it fills it up for all. Was that 9 or was that 5? Maybe I've got the order wrong. I know, because I know number 10 there's 3 enemies. Yeah, number 10 is, there's only 3. They're like stronger enemies, so you know when you're halfway, because there'll only be 3 enemies to fight. And unfortunately there's no weapons halfway along doing this. Sorry, weapons, there's no like medicine halfway through. Like there has been on some other ones. Yeah, there's no chest. All you get at the end is you get a new weapon. Yeah, the harder the floors get, the less the game wants to give you for some reason. I guess I figure you're going to be quite experienced by now to get this far. Yeah, the Beretta weapon is quite slow, and it's kind of more targeting a single enemy, but it's really good when you do use it, just on that single enemy. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. The spear one can be good if the enemies are like in a line. You can attack multiple enemies at once. Yeah, don't know what happened then, completely missed. Of course, Senpimaru magic attack is good because it sucks them all in. And the hammer is good as well because it kind of locks in on everyone and does a good bit of damage at the same time. Right, so let's make our way to the next floor. You actually got these annoying things. Yeah, but the magic attacks do work well on these as well. Yeah, if you do want to use normal attacks, remember to use your secret technique, down, up and attack, and then press attack again at the end of the combo to do an extra attack. Yeah, I do actually end up with a few magic liquids spare, so I could have used a bit more, like I could have used a few more here. Yeah, I think I have like 2 spare at the end. Yeah, so spinning enemies now. Yeah, a lot of guys say these guys are quite easy to parry. Yeah, so they're quite easy to parry, but I don't know. I think the swordsmen that start the game are the easiest. Right, so finally use a magic liquid. Yeah, but these guys are quite weak actually, so that's good. Right, let's go up to the next floor. How are you finding it anyway so far? You been enjoying the game? Anybody playing it? It's your first introduction to the series? First? Well, there's only one. You can only have one introduction anyway, not like the first. But yeah, I have enjoyed it. I would like to play Warlords as well, but I just don't know where I can fit it in. There's so many games. I wouldn't say I'm a backlog, but if I had time to go back to old games, there's so many, and I'm just not quite sure that if I did have time, ONIMUSHA would be my pick. There's other games which I have more of an interest in. I don't know, maybe I'll go back to Warlords just before the new one releases, eh? Maybe that'll be it, yeah. Maybe we'll do Warlords before the new one releases in 2026. Like how we've done Death Stranding 1 just before Death Stranding 2 releases. Well, we're trying to do Death Stranding 1. I'm still not ready yet. Yeah, but I think apparently Warlords is a bit easier, because you don't have this like gifting system. Yeah, that's what took me a long time to plan this. It's a gifting system, because I was trying so many things, and no matter what I did, something just wasn't quite working out. I fixed one thing. I make, for example, this scene trigger, or that scene, and then once I got that scene to trigger, it made another scene not trigger. Yeah, it took a while for me to optimize this, but as you can see, I got there in the end, so I'm happy to finally release it. Yeah, but it has been it's quite tough talking for like 4 hours non-stop. I was hoping to kind of just work on this like 1 hour a day, you know, then after about 4 days it's done, then I'll release it. But I don't really have much time with Death Stranding 2 just around the corner. I need to get this done, I need to get Death Stranding 1 done as well, so that I'm kind of fresh when it comes to Death Stranding 2, nothing else to focus on, because that's going to take a lot of time, because it's a brand new game as well. And hopefully I can do Lies of P at the same time. Once I get going on Death Stranding 2, hopefully, yes, I can get to work on Overture for Lies of P. But yeah, I think this is floor 10, because there's 3 enemies. You got this big red guy in the middle. Yep, so if this ends, you know this is floor 10. It's a shame there's not like a number in the corner or something. Yeah, so again, remember you can stunlock him with your secret technique. Yeah, so that's floor 10. 3 enemies, floor number 10. Okay, so on this floor, there is apparently 9 enemies that I've wrote down. So yeah, I'm a little bit sick of them dudes, so I'm just going to use my magic attacks, I think. Yeah, remember to choose ONIMUSHA mode as well. Do not forget about that. Yeah, I'm kind of sitting on it at the moment, but I probably should have used it by now. The floors near the end of this do get a lot harder, just like all the rest. Yeah, it's quite a jump in difficulty once you get to like floor 18-ish. So we just need to make sure we do keep enough magic in order to get through them a lot quicker. The final boss, you can't really choose him no matter what difficulty or what mode you're playing on. You can't choose him. I mean, of course easy makes him the easiest. But yeah, no matter what, you have to fight him exactly the same on every single difficulty. Because you're kind of locked into like a specific build, guys, and moveset and whatnot. The fight always plays out the same. It's kind of like on a rails type thing. You're forced to do it a certain way. But yeah, it's a lot easier on easy difficulty. Right, so be very careful of these. Remember, these guys can hit you hard and fast. Yeah, I'm trying to use my magic attacks. Right, so ONIMUSHA mode. Let's use that. Why not? Yeah, how many of these are spawning? Yep, so I've still got 6 liquids. Yeah, don't be shy, use them all up. Yeah, the hammer, if you attack enemies, it does knock down almost every enemy, the hammer. It's got really good knockdown power. The combos are just quite short. Nice, and if you do freeze an enemy, by the way, the enemy is dead. You don't have to break him afterwards. If an enemy gets frozen, once your frost breaks, they die. So once frozen, you can just focus on somebody else. Yep, almost died. Be very, very careful. Yeah, I did get very close to dying, I think, in the later levels. Yeah, really, watch your HP, guys. Like I say, if you do want to use a talisman, you can do. I mean, this bit is probably worse than the final boss, I think. So, if anything, I would use a talisman in here. Yep, almost died again. I've got so many healing items. 24 medicine, 16 secret, and 4 perfect. Yeah, I don't use any perfect, and I don't think I use any secrets. So you've got plenty of healing items free at the end, guys. Why are we done? Oh, not quite. Thing about these things, they hide in the floor, so sometimes you have to run around to make them pop up. Like literally. That's it, yeah, so let's go to the next floor. Can't be many left to go now, surely. Also got 2 cabbages on either side here. Yeah, so here you've got a dual fight of cabbages. Yes, can you take cabbages on all sides of you? Hopefully you can. Yeah, do not buckle under the pressure, guys, of these 2 cabbages. So ONIMUSHA mode, why not? Just a shame that don't do more damage. I feel like ONIMUSHA mode should do more damage, but it doesn't. Yeah, almost died again. Yeah, enemies do much more damage now. I'm getting higher up in the arena levels. Yeah, so got both cabbages out of the way now. Just got to take care of the lizard men. Yeah, sometimes I like to swap weapon on the menu because you're doing it safer. Yeah, let's just heal up, be on the safe side. Are the robots? I've no idea what floor this is. See, on the text guide, I've not said what enemies on what floor. I've just kind of put how many enemies. For example, enemies times 8, or enemies times 10, or enemies times 56. You know, that's all I've kind of wrote down. But at the end of these floors, you've got to be careful at the end that you don't choose to leave the arena before you do all the other things. Because this arena, this purple one, you have to interact with this marking on the floor, and if you don't do it and you choose to leave, then you have to come all the way back up here by going through all 20 levels again. So yeah, you want to try not to do that if you can help it. Right, got the robots. That wasn't too many. That must have been level 18. There's about, what, 6 enemies there? Yeah, it's got to be level 18. So this is level 19, I think. If it is, there's going to be 11 enemies. Right. I don't even know what floor we're at. Seems going forever, doesn't it? Yeah, 20 levels. Yeah, so when we complete this, we're going to get 3 trophies. We're going to get one called Running Flames. That's for getting this special weapon. Then we're going to get one called Glad That's Over. Yeah, pretty much. I can really connect with that trophy description. Yeah, it's called Completed All of the Phantom Realms. Yes, Glad That's Over. That's what the name of that trophy is called. And there's also one called Legendary Warrior. That's for unlocking sexy jewel buys, alternate outfits, fashionable goods too. Yeah, we get all them for completing this arena. Yeah, then after that we've got about 7 trophies incoming for completing the game. Yeah, about 7 trophies or something. Another floor? No way. Where are we? This got to be it, surely. It's got to be floor 20, surely now. Oh, it might be. Look how much damage he does. And I almost died. I had over half health and I've gone almost straight down to 0. Yeah, don't be shy about using a few more medicines, guys. I've got plenty of healing items left. You probably need about, I don't know. On the final boss, you probably need the equivalent of about 6 or 7 health bars, maybe, if you're not great. Yeah, about 6 or 7 health bars will probably be enough for the final boss. So just enough healing items to heal the equivalent of that amount. Yeah, about 6 or 7 health bars. Maybe about 10 if you're going to be on the safe side. And secret medicine, I think that does heal you to full anyway. So if you've got 10 of them, you're golden. You know what I mean? Easily going to complete the final boss. Another floor. Damn. I can't believe how long this is going on for. I don't remember it being this long. It seems to be longer, so I'm watching it back. But yeah, I probably could have skipped for this, but at least you can see how I'm doing it. Yeah, so ONIMUSHA modes, keep using this when you can. It really helps you get out of trouble, guys, and get a load of souls back in this process. Yeah, look at all them goodies I got back. You know, this might be it. 2 magic liquid remaining. Yeah, this might be the final one actually, because I'm sure I complete the game with 2 magic liquids remaining. Yeah, this might be the one. Yeah, so you got 3 of these big guys. Yeah, be very careful here. Oh, that's lucky. Yeah, remember when you're doing magic attacks, you're mostly immune to damage. Yeah, so let him get back up. Yeah, bless him, he keeps falling down. That guy at the back. Oh, yeah. Almost. I'm just using all my magic for my weapons. Finally guys. Final floor, so you have that new weapon spawn in the sky, grab that. The Wrecker Ken, you get a trophy winning flames. And see this marking on the floor, examine it with this weapon equipped and then choose to use it. Yeah, just examine it by pressing X near it, I think. And then slam it down into the floor. And when you do ultimate mode, by the way, this is the weapon you start with and you've got infinite magic. So go through that red portal which appears and you get a trophy, glad that's over. And to take the item from his chest, that's a costume for Dubai and you get a trophy as well, Legendary Warrior. Now make sure you've done all that before you leave, because if you miss anything guys, you've got to go all the way back up to the top. But yes, finally, that's all the Phantom Realms done. I'm glad that's over. Right, so yes, Black Necklace. This is going to be really useful for killing these next few bosses. Yep, so once you get in here, you'll get a trophy guys, no turning back. Absorb all the magic orbs from there to refill your magic. And let's save our game. This is the final save point. It's beneath and above a boss. So save your game, climb this ladder. Right, so attack this boss a few times and there'll be a cutscene and Marguerite will kill him for you. Yeah, so attack the boss a few times. That's it, after so many hits, that's it, cutscene and Marguerite will kill him for you. You'll get a trophy, 3rd time's a charm. Yes, you'll get a strength orb as well, 2 balls short of a dragon. That's for collecting all the 5 Oni orbs. Right, and then once you're done guys, go back down the ladder. Yeah, sometimes you can absorb souls. I guess you can't when Marguerite kills him. Right, once back down here, use this elevator guys. You have to put a strength orb inside it to trigger it. And it's going to take you down to another final boss. I'll let you know when we're at the proper boss at the end. Okay, so first of all, just keep spamming. That's it. Yes, I'm spamming now right now, Black Necklace. Now when he starts flying, wait for him to start flying down to you and then attack him. Yeah, wait until he comes down. And yeah, watch your HP. I'm mega low. Remember, when you start attack, it does knock your HP down. That's it. Once he comes down, guys, start attacking him again. And hopefully get him in the stun lock like so. That's it. You have to wait for him to fly down to your level. And that's it. Nobunaga's Perdition. That's nice to kill them because it's so easy with the Black Necklace. Right, so this is it, the proper final boss. So you can't do anything here, you have to use this weapon that you get given. But this way you need all your healing items. So you just hold R1 and keep spamming square and you shoot quicker. That's all you got to do. Yes, hold R1. If you just press square normally, you don't fire as quick. You have to hold R1. And basically there's 4 parts of this body you have to destroy. And you can't lock on, you can't choose what you lock on, I don't think anyway. You just lock on which is closest to you. So you want to destroy both legs first, and you want to try to destroy the arms at the same time. Because normally when one arm is destroyed, it starts spawning these like little heads, and it gets in the way of your bullets. So if you try to destroy both arms at the same time, then you can focus on the head right at the top a bit more. Because once you've taken off the 2 legs and the 2 arms, you'll start aiming on his head, its weak points, and then after that, once you've done enough damage, the boss will be dead. But yeah, watch your health. You can block the fireballs, but the tentacles which come out from the floor, you have to run away from them. But yeah, fireballs you can either block or try to shoot them. The red laser, you have to run away to avoid. Yeah, the only thing you can block is the fireballs and the masks which he sends after you later, them flying masks. Yeah, later on he'll do like a flamethrower breath. You have to run away from that. And he'll also start walking towards you. Do not let him step on you with his feet because that does massive damage. Just keep running away. When he's walking, keep running in the opposite direction. Or the same direction that he's heading in. That's it like so. But do not let him get too close like so. If he starts burning you, that does a lot of damage. Yes, you got to just like run away, stop and shoot, run away, stop and shoot. And keep doing that. Once you've done both legs, they'll be brown at the bottom, like you can see at the moment. The middle part of the legs are brown, so they've been destroyed. Once you do the arms, they both actually fall off. Yeah, remember to keep your health topped up. I've got plenty of healing items. Yeah, I don't think I touched my secret medicine at all. Or my perfect medicine. The medicine's normally enough. If you stand in the middle and then walk towards you, it doesn't actually damage you, you can keep firing. But the problem is, if you stand near the middle and he starts doing the flamethrower, it's hard to get away on time and avoid the damage. That's what you see me running away and not just standing in front of this jaw. Yeah, so when he does that flamethrower, if you're standing close to him, you can get caught in that. Because if he starts walking at the same time, you can't get away in time. And yeah, he just burns you from behind. Right, that's both arms done. Now just keep shooting him. Yeah, this takes quite a while. I think I almost used all my medicine as well. Yeah, the problem is, because you keep hitting all the masks, they've been put there to kind of like block your projectiles, I guess. But the central projectile will always be getting through to the head. As you can see, yeah, the one in the middle is always getting through. Yeah, it knocks your health down so quick. And normal and easy just the same, but of course you do more damage and he does less damage to you. That's the only difference. The fight is exactly the same. Yeah, you might have thought maybe the masks don't spawn on easy difficulty, so you can just focus on the head straight away. Yeah, the fight goes exactly the same. Maybe it's a bit quicker on hard mode, I guess. Right, come on mate. Time for you to die. Yeah, so once you beat him, we are going to get what we're going to get. So, quite a few trophies. Yeah, going to get quite a few. We'll have Magoichi at 100% completion done, which will be good. Yeah, we're going to get an S rank trophy. Trophy for completing the game under 5 hours, assuming you did, I guess. If not, don't worry about that. You're going to be completing the game in under 5 hours. Lots more times later on. Like I say, every playthrough after this is like just over an hour. So you've got plenty of time if you don't manage it on this one. But S rank, yeah, if you did mess with S rank, there we go, Jubai's Fate. Yeah, but you get a trophy as well, sorry, coming through. Providing you completed it in less than 5 hours. So if you find out you don't get S rank, and what you can do, you can actually reload a save. You know that arena where we did that little challenge with Magoichi, and I told him the sword was better, and we had to beat him in that little battle in that big arena. If you go back to that room, you can just farm enemies and farm critical attacks there and whatnot. If you want to get just some of your stats a bit higher up, guys. If you're just slightly off S rank, yeah, to do that. Or you can just try to do it on the next playthrough, because on the second playthrough, I believe we get 64% on story completion as well. You can try to get S rank on another playthrough. Just nice to get it out of the way right now. But yes, that's all the story I've done at the moment in this playthrough. 67% and Magoichi's at 100. And so this is my playtime, 4 hours. Souls absorbed, enemies defeated, criticals, phantom realms, saves, and story completion. And I've got an S rank. And ONIMUSHA. So yes, if you look at the text guide, I've put at the start of that exactly the requirements for S rank, so you can try to switch it up if you need to. Like I say, that arena back where we fought with Magoichi, you can actually spawn kills and criticals there. So if you look at how many criticals or enemies you've killed, just keep that in mind, and you can reload that save back again if you want, and then just go back through the end of the game, or try doing another playthrough. It's up to you. But yes, that's it for the hard playthrough, guys. So next up will be the other 3 playthroughs, and then the mini games, and then that'll be platinum. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.